Hey, Pardon My Take listeners, you can find every episode on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Prime members can listen ad-free on Amazon Music. On today's Pardon My Take, we have our good friend Adam Schefter on the podcast.
Maybe former good friend.
Yep. It will be, let's just say it's a wild ride. It's a wild ride of an interview. Great interview with Adam Schefter. We're live from Indy, talking Combine, getting ready for the Combine. We did some training today. We also will do Fyre Fest the week. And don't worry, we did film an extra lottery ball at the end. So maybe today's the day that Hank will get it.
I got good vibes.
I'm feeling like this is the day.
Same.
I really do. So I'm excited. And it's all brought to you by our friends at the Barstool Sportsbook, which is ourselves. The Barstool Sportsbook and Casino is the best place to find exclusive odds boosts, custom offers and promotions, tons of ways to bet, daily odds boosts with your favorite Barstool personalities, live in-game bets across all leagues, move the line plus teasers, and parlay plus to bet within the same group or across sports. We're in Indiana right now, so we're in a Barstool Sportsbook state. I am just continuing the theme of trying to torture Max. I put a future on Villanova to win the Big East tournament. So if they don't, it will be all his fault.
I'm concerned for you, Big Cat.
Yeah, no, I have an addiction to him.
We have I think an intervention is necessary at this point because you know that you're not actually from Philadelphia, right?
No, I know. I'm from torturing Max. That's all I want to do.
No, this one I love.
I do love it too. I've actually had it circled for a while. So I had a meme last week about how I was going to believe in Nova again. We had Titus on. I was saying I might be there. But check it out. Barstool Sportsbook's got it all. It's easy to navigate and use. Data and content to keep you informed. Easy and secure registration. Many different ways to deposit and quickly withdraw your money. iCasino, Barstool Casino, available in select states. Slots, traditional table games, exclusive like one-bite slots. By the way, PFT, I will say I actually have some sense about what I do to torture Max, so it's not just all Philly. The Sixers have no chance, so I will not be putting anything on the Sixers.
But once you see how badly it could hurt Hank, I think that your hatred of Hank would supersede that.
Listen, Nova to win the Big East tournament. The Eagles went to the Super Bowl. I'm only betting things I actually think could win. I'm not going to bet. The Sixers have 0% chance. Can I have water too, Max? Check out the Barstool Sportsbook. Is this mine or yours? Download today and use code TAKE to create an account. $1,000 new player bonus if your first bet loses. Get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Check it out today. March Madness coming up. All the tournaments, conference tourney week, everything. Download today and use code TAKE to create an account. $1,000 new player bonus if your first bet loses. You get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Okay, let's go.
Avenue, and then we'll take it higher. Oh, we're gonna rock down to
It's Pardon My Take, presented by Barstool Sports.
Welcome to Pardon My Take. Today is Friday, March 3rd, and we are live from the Combine. Indianapolis, Indiana. Hank playing Flip Cup. Max, get us some more water. Yeah, boys, Combine Week. We're here.
What a magical place Indianapolis is.
I'm happy football is back.
Football is officially back. It was a long week and a half, kind of. I guess the XFL was around technically. But, yeah, football is officially back. I've reached the point where I think I'm over Combine Week. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm a very old 28 years old.
Well, I have some thoughts because you go on, but I agree.
I was going to say it's a bunch of football guys that flock to the same place, go to the same bars, eat the same shrimp cocktails. It's like March of the Penguins.
Yeah.
If they were wearing lanyards and trying to bang waitresses.
So I agree for a different reason. I just would like to do Combine Week, but with couches. So I was thinking about it last night. We were at a bar, and I've had the long-standing take. It's not like some novel thing. Bigger guys understand. Not being able to sit down at a bar is torture. It's no different than getting waterboarded. So I was standing at a bar for about an hour and a half. That's usually my capacity. And the whole time I was like, this would be sweet if I could sit down. So maybe that's the issue is Combine Week just needs to be in recliners and couches. Everyone's sitting in a big circle, maybe dozing off here and there. Yeah. That would be nice.
No, you make a good point because I hate networking. I hate it, but I think I would enjoy networking a lot more if it was like a living room.
Sitting down.
If it was at a house party.
Right.
I think we pitched that to John Taffer when he came on the show.
Correct.
A bar with couches that were at like 7 different bars inside the same restaurant.
Yeah, we pitched that exact idea because I was like, the problem with going to bars is if I can't find a seat, I want to go home.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm sick of standing. I don't like
standing. Is the most overrated thing people can do.
That's actually, they should test players for that at the Combine who can just stand the longest.
Apple Watch, when it's like, hey, you haven't stood up in a couple hours, like shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's by design.
Siri,
I don't want to stand up.
Yeah, mind your own business, Siri, stupid bitch.
But yeah, we are in Combine Week. We are doing some, I don't really think we network. We just see a couple people that we haven't seen in a while. Saw Arthur Smith.
Yeah, he looks good.
He looks great. Chin like a Greek god. We have a couple interviews coming up next week. We talked to Kevin Stefanski, which was a great interview. So it's always fun to come here because it does feel like the whole football world descends on Indianapolis, and it's a very different vibe than the Super Bowl where it's like, flashy celebrities. Here it's like who can eat the most steaks while they're talking about like free agency wearing the team-issued polo.
So it's funny because there was actually one person I was very excited to potentially see, and I still am, and that's Deuce Gruden.
Yeah.
I'm just on the hunt for
Remember
for
Deuce. I did see him at that Starbucks that one year.
I saw him. I met him. Well, not really met him. I was starstruck by him.
Yeah.
We got into an elevator together, and then I just froze up, and I was just like looking at him.
Yeah.
And then he got off the elevator. I was like, that was awesome.
Deuce Gruden.
So I thought that I saw him last night at the bar, and that I was nervous. And Che was next to me, and I asked our friend Stephen Che. I was like, is that Deuce Gruden? And Steve was like, do you want me to go up and say, are you Deuce? My friend over there wants to meet you.
Yeah.
He's going to introduce me.
Do you like any of us here more than a friend?
Yeah, he was going to be like, hey, my friend over there thinks that you're cute. And then my friend would be me. And then I'd just be standing there like staring at him.
Yeah.
So Steven went up to this guy and was like, hey, are you Deuce? And the guy was like, no, I'm not Deuce.
Damn.
And I was the wind was like totally out of my sails. He's the one guy that I've been on the hunt for.
Foos?
Yeah.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, it's and then we did. Yeah, I mean we basically you go to a couple bars, you see. I did see Siciliano. I think he realizes everything I've said about him. We were actually having a conversation about it after because PFT was like, I bet you he knows all the shit you talk about him. And I realized that's one of those guys that like if I was in a hallway with him one-on-one, I'd probably be like, hey, dude, I'm sorry. Like, you don't understand. The reason why I say I want you to get hit by a bus is because Jake Marsh just squirms so much when I say it. Like, it's really nothing personal. Mm-hmm. It's really just Jake's reaction has elicited this behavior where I just want to wish the worst thing possible.
Yeah, don't take it personally, but I hope that you die.
Right. But I hope he dies only when Jake is around to hear me say that.
Okay.
So right now, I don't hope he dies.
What if he got hit by a bus in Indianapolis right now? But you could get Jake Marsh on FaceTime.
If I was like FaceTiming him while it was happening?
No, afterwards. Like if you got to break the news to him on FaceTime.
I could be interested in that. Yeah. And then the other the big combine news, we're just all waiting for Bryce Young to get measured.
Yeah.
It's waiting with bated breath. I thought it was today. It's actually Saturday. He's not getting measured till Saturday. I would assume he's just not going to shit for the next 2 days.
Yeah, he's getting stretched out on a rack somewhere trying to get that extra half inch. So
he's got to get tall and he's got to get fat.
You can't get taller. It can't be done. But I do think that there's something to be said for our theory that if you measure to the eyes, that's what's really important. You shouldn't. The forehead is wasted space as far as a quarterback is concerned. Measure to the man's eye. Maybe he's got high eyes. He
also. I don't know what like his team is doing. There was a video of him walking into the combine next to a tight end. You need him walking next to Andrew Siciliano or Ian Rappaport.
Or me.
Just
I can be a
find
consultant.
everyone that you basically have to Tom Cruise this. Like make the doors really small.
Yeah.
In his make like a miniature hotel room and take videos of him in his hotel room just being Andre the Giant.
Pete Prisco. Get Pete Prisco to hang out with him for a while.
Yeah.
I am interested to see how much he weighs in. It's going to be a big deal if he comes in under 200 pounds.
Well, the best part is Peter Schrager, a friend of the program, said that he spoke to multiple teams and they all had no issue with like his size. So I think it eventually will just not matter. It might matter when he's playing, but in terms of getting drafted, I don't think it will be that much of a bearing. I think he's going to go in the top 5 no matter what. So like if he like is 5'7", 160.
That'd be
I
shocking.
could see that, but still, someone would take a first-round pick on him.
Take a flyer
because
on
he
him.
played in the SEC and he was fucking awesome.
So yeah, I'm more worried about what his weight's going to be, because that is an actual factor where you get hit by people. Giants are going to be smashing you into the ground. It would be helpful if you weighed over 200 pounds.
But he did play in the SEC.
He did. So when is he going to get measured?
Saturday, 10 a.m.
It's literally hurry up and wait.
Yeah, we're just sitting here. I'm just refreshing the feed. When is he going to get measured? I want to see those measurables. Let's fucking go.
It's also funny if you take probably everybody that's working out this week at the Combine and you put them on the BMI chart.
Yeah.
They're all clinically obese.
Yes. Yeah.
We're like probably in better shape than most NFL players.
Maybe
by
not the
BMI.
skill positions, but yeah.
Yeah, probably not punters.
Although, yeah, I was going to say wide receivers are definitely not obese. 100% not obese.
I think if you're like 6 feet tall, 6'1", and you weigh 220 pounds, that might be obese on the BMI
Maybe,
chart.
yeah.
BMI
maybe.
is such a crock of shit.
It's also going to be very funny. Whatever Bryce Young weighs in and his height is at, everyone's just going to be like, that's bullshit. That's not real.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Like he could. I think people actually want it, like they are wishing for him to be 5'6".
It'd be very funny if he if he was listed at Alabama as being 6 feet tall. It's so funny how in college media guides you can just make up whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you can just write down a number. Nobody will ever check it.
Yeah.
He should weigh in at the North Pole. You weigh
Yeah.
more at the North Pole than
That's
you do at
true.
the equator because of the bulge. Of the
Yes,
Earth.
that's true. Well, let's get. That's where you should do his pro day.
Yeah.
All right. What else is going on? I mean, we have
There's Jalen Carter.
that was not good.
Official statement by Part of My Take. If you are
not
implicated in leaving the scene of a vehicular, well, it's not a homicide, just a death.
Death, double death.
Shouldn't do that.
Not good. Shouldn't do that. Be better. That's our official statement.
There's room for growth.
Be better.
Yeah.
Yes. And again, it's another situation where everyone takes their like pause to say, "Oh my God, this is horrific," and then he'll still go top 5.
Oh yeah, I mean he's a freak,
Right.
And he released a great notes app. His notes app, I've never seen this before. It
Yeah.
started with the word statement,
Yeah.
which was nice of him to clarify what it was. It was all caps,
Not good.
and then he switched it to a very serious font.
Yes.
So as far he put
didn't
effort,
crop. And didn't crop.
He didn't crop it. That's my big issue. Everything else, he tried to format it to make it look as professional as possible.
Yeah.
While still taking a screenshot of your phone.
And
And it looked like it was taken from a screenshot of a phone that was an Android, maybe, because the dimensions were all off
Right.
on it.
And it's a very sad story, but it's also the NFL loves these stories where something bad happens before they get drafted. So Goodell can literally be like, "Not my problem."
It does make me laugh thinking back about the Laramie Tunsil thing, where the video came out of him smoking weed in a gas mask.
Yeah.
On draft night, like right before the draft started, and then every team was like, "We can't be seen drafting this guy. He
Yeah.
smokes weed."
Well, it was the gas mask. I think if it was just a joint, it would have been a little different.
The
The gas mask is a visual.
He did look a little bit like a terrorist because he had the mask on, and then he had the Confederate flag behind him.
Right, here's the
so
thing.
It's kind of like the ISIS of the South.
And here's the thing: if you're smoking weed out of a gas mask, that wasn't your first time, and that like the gas mask is like 5 or 6 steps down the weed ladder, where it's like you really like to smoke weed. Again, I have no problem with that, but you know what I mean? Like you start getting very creative, like a gravity bong, gas mask. Those are both kind of in the same category, where it's like you got bored with smoking weed, which is almost impossible to do.
Yeah, my concern is less the gas mask and more that he was videotaping himself ripping a bong
Right.
out of a gas mask.
Oh, it's
which
cool.
Is,
No,
no,
that-
it's kind of
that's cool.
No, but not.
To send to your friends?
It's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. It's cool to do, but it's kind of corny behavior.
Oh, I don't know.
If you
dude.
take a video of
No,
yourself doing
no,
it.
sending that
If
to your
I'm
friends.
smoking a gas mask, my boys don't know about it.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
what
You
kind of friend am I?
That's instant giggles on
if
the
you
text
smoke a
chain.
gas mask and don't send it to me, I'll be offended.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
noted.
actually way bigger of a loser move to smoke out of a gas mask and just never have proof of it.
I don't know about that.
Yes, no, dude. If you're alone smoking with a gas mask,
I'm not out here for
addiction
clout.
behavior.
I'm not out here for clout.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, right.
I'm not.
Guy who does drugs on camera.
Yeah, that's really the only time. It's really
Not here for clout.
There have been times when I have smoked out of a gas mask and didn't record it.
Yeah.
Not recently.
Okay.
This
Yeah,
is young
before
PFP.
cell phone
Yeah.
videos were
True.
invented. The other big story was we had the report cards for all the NFL teams.
Yeah,
the
that's great.
NFLPA.
Great article.
Seems like the Ravens are kind of falling apart because they got an F- in strength and conditioning, and then they had multiple players tweet today being like, yeah, I never was injured, came to the Ravens, got injured. Rashad Bateman was basically like, stop pointing the finger at us. Like, you guys get us injured all the time.
Yeah, if you look back on the last 2 years of the Ravens being the most injured team in football, something weird is going on there. And it's actually vindication for us as stupid fans whenever we see a bunch of soft tissue injuries.
Yeah.
We're always like, they should fire that trainer.
Strength and conditioning is a
But
problem.
I think maybe it is actually a problem with the Ravens.
And I actually don't – I know you don't want to talk about this because the Commanders were the last, but they did not lose in this because the stories that came out of it were the rats in Jacksonville, and then the big story was the fact that the Cardinals charge for dinner.
Yeah, there's that.
That's an insane thing.
Let's be honest. The big story that came out of it was the Commanders getting an F-, which isn't really a grade. An F- doesn't exist. They made up.
They got straight Fs.
They made up.
No, they got an A+
no.
in strength staff.
Yeah, or strength staff. I think that maybe
Way better than the Ravens.
Yeah, they did get an F in treatment of families, which seems like a pretty
Jags did too.
Pretty important thing to be above an F in is how you treat families.
Yeah, the Jags were an F in that, and it was because players' wives were breastfeeding on the floor of the restrooms in the stadium. They didn't give them a space.
They didn't have a space for that.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that an F-.
Hank's okay with that.
F-.
No, I'm saying that makes sense why they got an F for
Yeah,
that.
and the rats. They had multiple weeks, they said, of rat
That's Jacksonville.
infestation.
So I ran the numbers.
Jacksonville.
Get a cat.
I ran the numbers on the
Get a Jag.
Yeah, get a Jaguar to just patrol.
Put a Jaguar in the fucking locker room.
I ran the
idiots.
numbers on what the GPA should be. I took all the Commanders' grades and put them into a formula, and then I even included F- as being worth negative 0.5 on the GPA scale, and they ended up with a 0.9. So an F+ is what they should have gotten. F- doesn't exist. If you get an F-, that's Goodell saying, I should drone strike your franchise. They should not exist.
But here's the thing: like everyone expected the Commanders to be the lowest the lowest rated team. The stories, like the Bengals, off days you can't even get a banana. That's what they said. They're like, if you show up, they tell you to come in and train in the off days on like Tuesdays in the season, and the cafeteria is completely closed. That if you wanted a banana or a Gatorade, they don't have that.
Making you pay for meals is bad.
It's really bad.
Rats exist in nature. Some people eat them on the streets of New York, according to a video that I saw.
There was a long line to wait for the Chargers showers.
Yeah,
that sucks.
There should not be a wait for a shower if you're a professional.
Like, those
franchise.
are the
But wait,
stories that-
how is that possible? Because they share
No.
a stadium with the Rams.
No. So their facility is under construction, so they're in a warehouse right now.
Their practice facility
Is under construction.
C words.
Yeah.
There was a part of the Commanders that said they don't have hot water. That's another thing that should probably be important to have as a sports team.
That goes out sometimes.
Also, cool plunges are back in. Joe Rogan's taught us about that.
Oh, that
you
was-
start your day with a cool plunge, and boom, you're able to kick anyone's ass.
That was actually the Chargers said that the cool plunge is never cold.
It's not cold enough. That would be a plus for me.
That's so brutal to just be like, all right, go on cold therapy, and they just had, and they said the hot tub didn't work a lot, so they just have 2 lukewarm bodies of water in the facility.
I just think an F- is it's rubbing salt in the wound.
Yeah,
F-, come on.
But that was, I mean, it's cool. I think this is the first year they did this, where they did a full. It was almost more than half of the players, commented on the poll, totally anonymous. Hopefully, teams will be like, "Oh shit, maybe we are getting everyone injured."
Shout out to Vikings.
It just the Ravens are the real story because they're in the middle of talking to Lamar Jackson, who has been injured the last 2 years, and now players are saying like, "Yeah, their strength." I think there was one guy who said he tore his ACL, and they had him doing single leg strength exercises 5 months later. And he's like, it still hasn't sat right with me.
Yeah.
That shit is like real shit that free agents definitely should pay attention to.
They talk to each other also about that.
Right.
The guys are like, yeah, you don't want to go here. They don't care about your health.
Right.
I think Matthew Judon says, like, I told my friends on the Ravens that they should fire their strength coach like 2 years ago.
Who is this guy? We gotta fucking find him.
He seems kind of awesome.
He probably would
actually.
kick our ass.
He's probably like the best.
Oh, if we met him, we'd
the
be like,
biggest
this guy
meathead in the
rules,
world.
football
Yeah,
guy.
I would run through a brick wall for this guy, and that's probably something that he
Yeah.
has you do when you're rehabbing from a concussion.
Yeah. All right. Other sports.
Big story in the NFL. Jerry Richardson passed away.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P. I am wearing jeans for Jeans Friday,
yeah.
in his honor.
Yes.
So he's out, and then another Jerry.
He's fully out.
Fully out.
That's
fully
a
out.
very interesting way to talk about someone who just
out-
died. He's out.
Out. Dead.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones has a lawsuit that's just been reinstated against him for grabbing a woman in his box and then forcing her to kiss him, and that got thrown out a while ago. Now it's back in. So
I'm gonna say that happened.
Oh,
I've seen enough. If I were the judge, I'd be like, wait, Jerry Jones grabbed a woman in his box and tried. Yep, that happened.
It allegedly definitely happened. And Jerry at this point should just have a sign up. You know, when you go like into a place where they're filming a TV show, it just should say, like, by entering this suite, you consent to being grabbed or having an 80-year-old suck on your face for a couple minutes.
Or that takes like legal work. You need a lawyer to set that up. Just have a sign outside of his suite that just says kissing booth.
Yeah, kissing booth.
You can't.
That's
I mean, that's legally binding. If you go into a kissing booth. Or maybe just line the entire ceiling with mistletoe. There's nothing that they can do about that.
I like that. By entering the premises, you agreed to be softly mauled by a billionaire.
Smooched.
Yeah.
I do want to shout out Stephen A. Smith. He pretended to take a nap today on First Take when they were talking about Aaron Rodgers. I stand with Stephen A. Smith. I'm sick of talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
So that's my Aaron Rodgers update.
I like
it's
that.
just like, dude, stop holding everyone hostage. Yeah, he really hammed it up. Like, he was snoring like fully out. He's like, sorry, I don't really care about this anymore.
How awesome would it be if just no team wanted Aaron Rodgers next year?
It would be great. It would be great.
They should band together. The owners should form a union.
Yeah.
I guess that is the NFL.
Yeah. All right, other sports. LeBron is pretty much done.
3 weeks. 3 weeks he'll be reevaluated. He's got a tendon issue in his ankle. So we're down to 9 important games for LeBron.
Yeah, this Lakers season is over.
Well, what if the Lakers got good without LeBron?
They could.
Do you think LeBron would hate that?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely hate
He
it.
would absolutely hate that. Kevin Durant's back. Looks good.
Fully back.
Suns are going to be a problem. Circle that until Chris Paul and Kevin Durant get injured again. They're a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be the best, like, woulda, shoulda team if they don't win the title. Like, man, if they didn't get
They're
injured.
going to win, though. They're
They
going
are
to
probably gonna win
They're
the
definitely going to win the title. This is a year for Chris Paul.
No, you don't think so, Hank?
You don't know ball.
You're back in first.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank
so
you.
one day out of first place.
It was a
for the
long,
Celtics.
long day.
That was the longest day of your life.
Oh, there was also something else that came out of Mike McCarthy's press conference. He said that him and Kellen Moore had conflicting opinions on how to run Hank's Cowboys last year, how to run the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Kellen Moore wanted to score points, as many points as possible. And Mike McCarthy said, not always are points good. You need to be able to run the ball and run. He even said, run the damn ball.
Okay.
He said, I wanted to run the damn ball, and Kellen Moore wanted to score points in this offense.
That's a translation. Mike McCarthy saving his job with Jerry Jones.
Oh, for
'Cause
sure.
Jerry Jones paid Ezekiel Elliott a lot of money and was like, we need to run the ball.
Yeah, he said Mike McCarthy thought the Cowboys' problem was they scored too many points.
It could be. Sometimes
yeah.
you score too many points.
He was saying it under the guise of, I wanted to rest my defense a little bit more often.
Yeah.
But Mike McCarthy, I mean, for being such a, he's like a diehard analytics guy.
Yeah, PFF.
He spent
He's
like
got a subscription.
He spent $9.99
Plus.
a month on his pro
No.
football.
He definitely went to $19.99.
He went premium?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So he's a big numbers guy, right?
That would be
So-
funny though if he didn't go premium and he just tried to guess because you know how they like lock the
fade it,
premium.
yeah.
They lock like the grades, and he was like, "Well, I think this might be the ranking."
McCarthy, he just uses incognito mode. He's got like 3 different phones that he can open up, and that's why the Cowboys tail off at the end of the season because
Yeah.
he's used all his free articles.
Yes. That's exactly what happened.
That's probably what happened.
That's
But
exactly what happened.
it is funny to hear Mike McCarthy be like, "Our problem was Kellen Moore was too focused on scoring points."
many
Yeah, well, no shit, Mike.
Yeah.
He's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. All right. So the other thing I had was a dude's rock moment that I told you about last night. PFT, Illinois Matthew Mayer was out with caffeine poisoning. So he said he drank 5 Monster energy drinks while playing video games on Sunday after the Ohio State game, and his first day of practice, back of practice, was Wednesday. That's just a total dude's rock.
That's a long time to miss with caffeine.
I mean, he just fucking got locked into a game.
He got
like,
super-
what are you going to do?
He got really hyper.
Yeah.
And then, what, did he have like heart palpitations?
It is
did he
funny.
go to the hospital, get rehydrated? What do you do if you have caffeine poisoning?
Because a lot of these like dumb injuries, like the baseball dumb injuries, I'm always like, why would you even admit it, right? But this one you should admit, because I think everyone stands with him. It's like, all right, dude, if you're gaming and you're doing well, and you got to stay up,
you should
5 Rockstar Energy.
Refer to it as a heated gaming moment.
Yeah.
I think isn't that what Myers Leonard said about his little
who
snafu?
I think is back.
Myers
he is.
Leonard kind of back.
Yeah, where is he?
He signed a 10-day, maybe with the Bucks.
I was gonna say Jazz would have been good.
Yeah. Oh, they would have loved him.
Yeah, that would have been a good place. And maybe with the Bucks.
Or-
Myers Leonard,
t-
also Illinois.
Yeah,
Team him up
Bucks.
with
Bucks.
Kyrie.
Scumbags.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else that we missed?
Let's see. No, that's it. We literally covered everything in sports.
Everything in sports.
Oh,
Conference tournament week is coming, and
Yep.
it's already happening.
Shout out. This is also Peter Schrager, I think, reported this. Iowa State pass rusher Will McDonald IV, I think that's how Roman numerals work, IV, came down with a fever close to 104 degrees on Tuesday evening. He's insisting on working out today, despite still being sick and losing weight over the past 48 hours. That's a very high fever.
Yeah.
But also, like, Iowa State pass rusher insists on practicing through fever. I'm sold.
Yeah.
I've seen everything I need to see. High motor guy.
That's all. Like, I mean, the Bears' entire draft strategy is they have a hotel suite with ping pong, darts, and like pool, and they're just testing everyone's competitiveness.
And putt-putt.
Yeah.
They have putt-putt.
Yeah.
I would prefer a guy that's not great at putt-putt.
Yeah, but
that's
that's-
actually one of those sneaky ones where it's like, if this guy's lights out at putt-putt, kind of a creep.
Yeah, but just compete. Just see how they compete. Compete.
It does
even
sound
at
like
the small
Schoolstream
stuff.
Stadium.
Yeah, it does. That'd be funny if we actually if we were GMs of a team and we were drafting players to have them play Jenga versus Frank the Tank would be the ultimate test of their mental toughness.
Yeah, if you can stay if you can stay focused when that's happening.
The War 54.
Yeah, I would. I would pay good money to see that. Actually,
yes, that would be incredible.
and have Frank just come up with songs for him.
yeah,
I would do the thing where it's like the lions that don't concern themselves with the opinion of sheep. I would actually have that. I would have the sheep. In my interview room and see if they paid attention to it.
Yes, absolutely. All right, let's get to Schefty. It was a wild ride. Let's just say that. It was a wild ride. Adam Schefter is brought to you by our friends at Omega Accounting Solutions. Attention small business owners. You may be eligible to receive up to $26,000 per employee through the Employee Retention Credit. You are a responsible business owner who continued to pay taxes and employ staff during the pandemic. Recover the payroll taxes you overpaid as a refund of up to $26,000 per employee. Omega Accounting Solutions helps get back the money you deserve through the CARES Act. All it takes is a quick, easy, and free 10-minute consultation to determine if you qualify. Omega is a small business champion with teams dedicated to maximizing tax credits. CPAs even turn to Omega for ERC guidance. Don't miss out on your small business tax credit, even if you got the PPP loan. There's still time to find out if you qualify and file your claim. Again, $26,000, up to $26,000 per employee through the Employee Retention Credit. Call 855-505-DAVE or visit OmegaTaxCredits.com/BarstoolSports now. Call 855-505-DAVE or visit OmegaTaxCredits.com/BarstoolSports now. Okay, here he is, Adam Schefter. Okay, we now welcome on a very special guest. It is a annual tradition. We're in Indianapolis for the NFL Combine, and we always have Adam Schefter on the show. Schefty, where the fuck is the Des tape? Let's just start. Let's just get right back into it. Where's the Des? We'll do this every year for the next 25 years, and I'll be like, give me the Des tape, and you'll be like, well, guess what? I don't have it.
It still hasn't surfaced.
Okay, all right.
It still hasn't surfaced.
That's a bad start.
Excellent use of the passive voice there.
Yeah.
Why has it not surfaced yet?
You have it in one of those two phones.
It's sort of like one of these tapes that's like missing underwater
Yeah.
at sea
Yeah.
and will one day surface. Like, I was just thinking that I met Sam Ponder's mom at the Super Bowl. She was on the set the last day. She's an archaeologist.
So she'll find it for us.
Well,
Probably
she was
not
telling me
us.
that they uncovered something in Israel.
Okay.
In Israel, where she spent 6 months of the year, some stones and rocks from prehistoric times that prove that certain people were. She may have.
Yeah,
that
that's
tape.
probably how she found the
She may have the
2013
tape.
episode of Barstool Pick'em. That's exactly what happened. God damn it.
Now, let me also say this. What's also funny is I have my own podcast.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been stopped by anybody to this day, having that podcast for 5 years, who said to me, "Hey, Adam, really like your podcast." But I've been stopped innumerable times by people who say, "Hey, heard you on PMT, love you on PMT."
I love that.
How does that happen?
That's our favorite
great.
thing that we hear.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's the
That's
best.
just so true.
Now we have you trapped now.
Right.
That's
And
the
it's-
thing.
Our fans are our best, like, publicity. Because when they do that and they reaffirm to people, it's like, yeah, that was fun. Those guys are fun.
I've never had anybody stop me and say, "I really enjoy your podcast."
Well, Shay will
never
probably
once.
tell you that. Yeah,
Shay will
say
do
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
later. But
And I
how you
appreciate
doing?
him for that.
We're going to get into everything, but
Yep.
give us a quick state of the league. What's the buzz? What's going on in Indy?
Well, everything's being held up right now by the quarterback in Green Bay.
Yep.
But he's out of the darkness. Once that happens, he's the first quarterback domino. Then all the other quarterback dominoes begin to fall. We're waiting on Rodgers. We're waiting on Derek Carr, who's here in Indy himself. Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
We got a bunch of quarterbacks, right? That
Nathan Peterman.
Nathan Peterman, Blake Bortles,
He's
Heineke.
retired.
Heineke.
Yeah, Bortles retired. Did you report that? Oh, no, that was us. We
You-
broke
you-
that.
no,
Yeah, we
you-
broke
that-
that.
that-
We
you-
broke that.
You guys
Yeah,
are
we
the
broke
Blake
that.
Bortles
Yes.
whisperers.
Yes.
You guys are the
Yes.
ones that are on there. I'm not going to
Yes.
try to compete.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
an area that I have no luck, no shot of competing in.
As far as Aaron Rodgers goes, I remember way back in the day, old school journalism. Dan Rather went on the air and he took heroin on the air to describe what it's like because there's this new epidemic.
Dan Rather do that?
He did heroin on the air, yeah, on the
That's
radio.
crazy.
He had a sheriff that locked him in a dark room, administered to it, then he described the effects on the air. In order to get in Aaron Rodgers' brain, would you ever drink ayahuasca tea and then try to predict what he was going to do?
Well, I would say this. I know people were discussing that darkness retreat. I would love to go on a darkness retreat.
That's what we said.
Honestly, you're
Yeah.
the father of 2 kids.
Yeah.
Right? You
It
got a
would be
third on the
great.
way.
It'd be great.
How many kids do you have, PFT?
Zero, except
Zero.
for my
Son.
fictional son, Chris. He's
Yeah.
4 years
Okay.
old. He loves the Live Tour.
Yeah, well, there you go. Okay, well, anyway, you would know what it would be like to escape Chris. The idea of...
He's a piece of shit.
The idea, what an asshole. The idea of going into darkness for 4 days...
Yes. That's what I said.
You would get stressed out, though.
You would.
Yeah,
You would.
imagine
No,
if
because there's an understanding. You're going in for 4 days. And it's like, no phones.
Worst 4 days for you to go in
Well,
on the calendar year.
it would be the
Draft?
first week of free agency.
Free agency.
Without question.
No question.
Yeah. You know, a few years ago, I was invited to the Masters for the first time. And my friends invited me down. I went down there. And it was right towards the end of the pandemic. I hadn't traveled at all. It was the first trip. Fly down there. And it was really hard to leave your family at that time. Hard thing to do, leave work behind. They said, I'm going to go to the course. Okay, great. Leave your phones at the I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, you were like the scene in Donnie Brasco when he wouldn't take his boots off.
Wait.
Yeah.
They said we weren't going to tell you that in advance because we knew that would make you not make this trip.
Yes.
So you would leave your phone for 3 days at the Masters. Literally nothing. No access. And when that first happens, what you find is that you're sticking your hand in your pocket.
Yep.
It's like someone trying to quit cigarettes, I would
Yeah.
imagine. You get the shakes, like you're reaching into your
You get
pocket.
the phantom vibrations on your leg,
Yeah.
and you think your phone is going off, but you don't even have your phone on
Exactly. It was a very weird sensation. So, but to go into darkness for 4 days, no phones,
you. Yeah.
You do it.
kind of like it.
So what's the latest though? It feels like Aaron Rodgers is not going to be on the Packers next year. Is that a fair assessment?
You know, here's the thing. This has been going on now for 3 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would have thought 2 years ago that he wasn't going to be on the Packers that year.
Mm-hmm.
And the two sides circled back, and all of a sudden he shows up at training camp. But then last year, there really wasn't a lot of talk about it. They get the contract extension done. He stays. And then this year, there seems to be more and more smoke to the fire. And it's remarkably similar how much his case is like Brett Favre's case.
Yes.
Same age, like
Yes.
same years.
Yes.
And it's almost like history repeating itself. He ultimately has to be the one that's going to break up with them. And I think there are people around the league who believe that the Packers, are perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You got 2 quarterbacks there. So if Rodgers says, I want to come back, guess what? Now we're going to spring a leak on Jordan Love.
Right.
Like, is Jordan Love going to want to be there?
Right.
So somebody doesn't fit in Green Bay.
Right.
We're just waiting for the man to emerge from the darkness to tell us which quarterback that's going to be.
You don't think that there's a world where the Packers tell Aaron Rodgers, like, straight up, it's probably best if we split ways. They're doing all the waiting and Aaron's doing all the deciding?
But they could do that, but why wouldn't they have done it already? They seem to be waiting. It almost is, to me, it's like both sides are passive-aggressive about this. Both sides seem to want to break up, but nobody's willing to be the one to break up. And I remember a couple of years ago, it just felt to me like he was the one that wanted out, but he didn't want to say, I want out, because he didn't want to be the one that was being blamed for ending that relationship.
He didn't want to be Brett Favre.
Right.
Because he came into the league behind Brett Favre. He saw what Brett was doing. He's like, I'm never going to be this asshole. It's like when you grew up saying, I'm not going to be like my dad.
It's Cats in the Cradle.
Yeah, and then
when
someday
Hank played that after I had my son, which was the meanest thing that's anyone ever
one day you start like mispronouncing words like your dad did.
Yeah.
You start doing things. He's doing stuff like Brett Favre did.
Yeah.
So now he's going. Is this your way of saying he's going to go to the Jets?
Well, to me, that is the one that makes the most sense by far. And it's not. If he is going to be traded, that's the place it would be.
Give us an off the radar one that people aren't thinking about.
With Rodgers?
Yes. Because we've heard Jets. I think some people float around, maybe Raiders.
I think the Panthers have checked in.
Okay.
They've
that would
checked
be
in.
interesting. They would be a good team.
But I don't think the Packers want to send him in the NFC.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So now we're back to the AFC.
But wouldn't they want to send him in the NFC? Because he's not good in the NFC playoffs. So, it's actually a bonus. Like, hey, if we play him in the NFC Championship game, we're going to win.
That would be one way of looking at it. But, when you think about the NFC South for one moment, all these teams that are looking to get a new quarterback, if somebody trades up for one, somebody signs one, somebody trades for one, wherever it is, there's a real opportunity there. We got Kyle Trask in Tampa, Desmond Ritter in Atlanta.
Aren't they giving Kyle Trask free reign to interview new coaches?
Yeah,
to bring
they
in?
want his input on the. They wanted his input when they hired Dave Canales, the offensive coordinator.
Yes,
They got Kyle Trask blessing on that.
Yeah. So Stephen Shea's in the room right now, and when you said the words NFC South, I'm not kidding. He was in the middle of a bite, and he froze his hands and wouldn't move until you finished.
Well, here's the thing. He could look forward to Kyle Trask being his quarterback.
Yeah,
this year.
no, he already has. He's already talked himself into it.
Delusional.
So, and then, are the Saints going to run back? Is Jameis on?
He's under contract right now. There's a cap savings if they move on there. They've checked in with Derek Carr. Obviously, they had enough interest there that they brought him into New Orleans, have met with him at the Combine. So clearly they're looking to add to the position. Carolina, we don't know who's playing there. So literally there is a quarterback question with every team in that except Tampa, where we know Kyle Trask.
And you're saying once Aaron Rodgers makes the decision, then we'll see all these other guys.
Now, Derek Carr could always say, you know what, I'm not waiting for Aaron Rodgers anymore.
Right.
But I think that Aaron Rodgers is the first QB domino. I think once he decides, now look, this could blow up, right? By the time you run this podcast.
Yeah.
That would be so
You'd
funny
look
if you
like
were
a
so
fool.
wrong.
Yeah, I could look like a total fool. It wouldn't be the first time.
We'd
But
make sure we'd run it. Yeah.
Congrats on being the first on Tom Brady's retirement.
Yeah,
by about exactly 1 year. You nailed it.
I have a theory. Yeah, I have a theory about that. You had it again this year, but you didn't want to become the ire of all this hate.
But you know what's funny? There was a night where we were driving back from my first encounter with Mr. Che over there in Tampa. It was in December. We were going back to the hotel. I was with Larry Fitzgerald. We walk into the lobby of the hotel there, where the Bradys, the parents, always stayed. And Larry knows the parents very well, and so they come over and they say, this is Adam Schefter. Hey, Mr. Brady, how you doing? So we had the chance to talk then. There was no mention about anything at the moment.
They probably don't like you.
You know what? He was very pleasant and enjoyable to talk to. He did not bring it up.
But did you have it this year? You had it this year. I think you had it.
No.
And you were like, I'm not going to do this again.
No,
we're going to let this guy retire on his own terms and not trying to cuck the entire.
No, but clearly he wanted to do it his way this year because it happened so quick. I'm driving my daughter to school. Tom Brady just retired again 1 year. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
Again.
He probably had that timed out. Knowing him, he's like, all right, Schefter takes his
and the
daughter
second
to
one,
school
the funny part was we go back to
8:45
Tampa.
and 9.
We go back to Tampa for the playoff game, and I'm going back with Susie Colburn. We get to the elevator after the game, and who gets into the elevator that night? Tom Brady's parents. Again, second time, same hotel, almost like the same schedule.
They're following you. Yeah,
No,
that's how they
I
know
think
when you're
it's
taking your daughter to school.
I think it's the other way around. I think Brady's parents were like, Schefter's onto you again.
Yeah,
You better
well, the
retire
great part was-
quickly. He's showing up in all these places on us.
We said sorry about the game. He said, yeah, and Mr. Brady said, yeah, well, it was a hell of a way to end. If that's the way it ends. If that
'Cause
he
he
caught
knew.
himself right
Yeah.
away.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I said, don't worry, Mr. Brady, we're going to leave you alone this year. We don't want anything.
Now, do you count the first retirement of Tom Brady? That's a mark on your record because he didn't fully retire.
I got a lot of marks.
Yeah, no, but that one,
Not
you,
good,
you,
right?
you, we count that against you, right? If we're doing a full tally, because I think that will just be your obituary someday. Hopefully, a long time from now, it will just be the ones you got right and ones you got wrong.
I would prefer that you give the mark to Jeff Darlington, but that's just me.
Okay.
Yeah, how does that work when you're doing?
Oh, you throwing him under the bus. I like
You're
it.
doing a co-scoop with somebody like
Yeah.
that, and it's like per Jeff Darlington and me. How do you guys both put out a scoop at the same time?
Well, in that particular case last year,
oh, phone's buzzing. Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
What is it?
hold on a second.
No, he's going to
announce
prank
Lamar
us. He's
Jackson to the
pranking
Commanders.
us. He's pranking us. He's pranking us. Let me see it.
Hold on.
Okay,
Announce
this is
it.
from
What is
Dan
it?
Snyder
Wait,
saying,
no
I
one's
just-
no one's allowed to tweet, right? No one's allowed to tweet.
Yeah, Dan Snyder just said,
Hold on. Give it to me a
hey,
sec.
thank you so
Hold on.
much for sending us that first draft.
There's no way.
It's
Hold
good
on,
to go.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
There's no fucking way this is real. You're setting me up.
We're not going to run this. No one's allowed to tweet.
No
What does it
tweeting.
say?
Yeah,
What does
you're-
it say?
you're-
this is a setup.
This will be awesome.
This is a setup. I'm being
What did
set
it
up.
say? I said just a
Hank,
little-
are you in on this?
It's something about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
We don't say who sent it.
Well,
I'm not going to say who sent it, but if this is true,
we saw the person, right? You
Yeah,
saw the
what did
person.
you get? Can
I'm a
see what it
psychic.
said? Just a heads up.
Just a little heads up. This deal, we could say it now,
Yeah,
right?
because it's coming out Friday.
Okay.
And if you tell us, we'll edit it out.
Okay. But no tweeting, right?
No
Everybody-
tweeting.
we're
No
good?
tweeting. We know everyone in this room.
we're in lockdown.
Steven's showing his hands. We don't need to see your hands, Steven.
Just
Okay.
a little heads up. This deal with Washington Lamar has started to pick up.
Oh,
With what they're
PFT.
offering, it's now looking like it'll get agreed to tonight. Someone here will keep you posted when it's about to be finalized. Want you to be ready. Talk soon.
Oh man,
This is not real. This is
Yeah,
not real.
you're
There's
setting us
this
up.
is set up. This
You're
is set
setting
up.
us up.
We set you up with Colin Kaepernick when you first came on our show.
You're
We tried to
setting
trick
us
you.
up.
This is a
hold on,
lie.
hold on. What do you want?
fucked me on Carson Wentz
Yeah,
last
yeah,
year,
no, you're
and you.
setting
I
us up.
got you on Cobb.
Yeah, but you fucked me. You gave me Carson
What's the
Wentz.
next? What's
I
the next?
contracted.
What's the
I
next
contracted
text?
Carson
Ryan
Wentz
Poles
from
saying
you.
Justin
No,
Fields
no,
has
what
been
do you
traded.
want?
wait,
What do you
I
want to
wanna-
respond?
Yeah.
Hold on. What should we respond?
Be like, I'm with the PMT guys. They don't believe it.
Say, PMT broke this 3 months ago out of wishful thinking.
I don't think he's replying any of that.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
I mean, it
not
would
real.
be an all-time moment if it is real.
It's not real. Because
hey PMT, let me be the first to congratulate
he
you on
remembered that
Lamar
last
Jackson.
year.
With
He
the
remembered
PMT guys, they don't believe it. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah. Wait.
Here,
I would
take-
like to be the
just
first
take
to
a look- take a
congratulate
look at
you.
You would
second.
not send that to him if you would not want him to know that we knew.
Okay, I'm seeing. There's nothing.
What about the
I'm
past
seeing.
text?
I'm looking.
This is
I'm
not.
looking
It's
for
not.
his
It's
whole
not.
phone.
It's
Give
not
it,
him.
give it.
Grab Schefter.
It's not him. This is a setup.
I got bubbles. I got bubbles. I got.
got bubbles.
I'm
He's
not.
got
What
bubbles.
bullshitting?
Oh shit! Ian Rappaport just tweeted about that.
Hold on, bubbles. Bubbles.
Bubbles. PFT. I was the first to congratulate you.
It's not a setup.
No,
it's not real.
But I wanted to, on the record.
It's not
but
real.
I
It's not real.
congratulated
It's not
you
real.
first.
It's
And
not-
Hank, you were so wrong.
It's not real.
You were so wrong, Hank.
It's not real. There's a lot of bubbles.
About Lamar going to Washington.
Have you seen the photoshops that we've done?
Did that have anything to do with it? Okay. Let's.
Okay.
Not sure I've ever seen anything like this. All right, we probably shouldn't say all this. Okay. All right. That doesn't look like it could be fake. Oh no! He said who about the PMT guys? Oh, shit! We have his number.
Shefty, be honest
Hold
with
on.
me.
Hold on.
Is that
Hold
real?
on, I didn't get to.
Because this exact
He's
scenario
saying it's
is
coming down.
my fan fiction that I
Yeah.
wrote.
Damn.
Did I tell you about Carson Wentz last year?
Yes.
You did, and you're a
Yes.
piece of shit for it. You ruined my year.
And you want to read that? I mean, you read that.
This is not.
No,
it's
we
not real.
see
It's
it.
not
Yeah,
real.
you.
It's not
I
real.
now.
It's not real.
All right. Okay. So what are you going to
okay,
do?
for the
What do
re-
you do with this information? Because if this breaks before the podcast comes out, it'll be an all-time podcast moment. So tell us what the next step is.
well, hopefully.
But what is your next step? Do you then go source it somewhere else, or you just let it
when
rip?
when I get
I
done-
would let it rip.
When I get when I get done with the podcast,
Okay.
I will call this gentleman.
Do you want to take a break?
No,
Okay.
So this is why
Because he says it's coming down tonight.
Okay,
Here's why it's not real, because you would be on Twitter right now firing
because
this out.
it's not coming
Say-
yet.
I can't say anything right now.
He was getting a heads up.
He said just a heads up.
Adam, do you swear to God?
I swear to you. Look.
Oh, you didn't swear to God.
What does swear to God mean?
Yeah. You're not going to swear to God.
Swear to God.
You're not swearing to God.
Here, let's read the second
That
text.
really hurt, though.
The
that he
second
said
text.
who
Hold on.
About the PMT
It says, not sure
guys.
I've seen anything like this. As it heated up, Dan Snyder jumped in to take it to the finish line by adding another first-round pick and fully guaranteeing 6 years.
I mean, I would love that.
He has to be viewing this as his last move in Washington before he sells. That's how it looks to me. We'll be back in touch soon. Please keep it quiet for now until this is all done.
Hey, if this is a prank, this is the meanest thing that you have made a very powerful enemy. Wow. You know what I'm going to do? If this is a prank, I'm bringing back my dead dog Leroy, and he's going to beat you
worst nightmare.
to every scoop possible. I've been out of the scoop game for a while.
I have 5 dogs, and they have Leroy envy.
Yeah, I bet they do, because Leroy's a great boy.
Listen.
But this is mean. This is
podcasting
mean, Adam.
history, though. If this ends up happening, Schefty, we owe you. You brought the goods.
It literally unfolding as we're sitting here.
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit.
Now I'm just happy, but I'm also sad because I know that this is all fake.
Yeah.
Like I'm 100% sure this is fake, but I'm still ecstatic about just imagining it happen.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do a palate cleanser. Have you stood next to Bryce Young yet? How tall? Is he?
No.
We gotta reset. How tall is he? For real?
They're saying 6 foot, right?
Yeah. No, he's not.
Have you stood next to him?
No.
McShay said he's 5'10" and a half, and that he'd be scared to death of drafting
Yeah.
him.
But listen, if we could get you
Well, I heard
next to
McShay say that he was like a smallish Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Mini
Yeah,
Mahomes is
Mini
what
Mini
they're called.
Mahomes,
Mini
right? And
Mahomes.
like the Steph Curry of the NFL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he played point guard as a kid.
Steph Curry's also like 6'3",
Yeah.
which is something that people forget.
But he was
forget that.
much shorter than everybody else in the league at the time.
Yeah.
True.
Right?
So what's he gonna measure in at?
My guess is 5'11".
Okay. Get a couple
Sounds like
extra inches.
he's hired a nutritionist to put on extra weight. So
Yep.
maybe you come in 195, 200.
You really don't need a nutritionist for that. You could hire us.
Just,
you
yeah,
could just
start
watch
eating
the
donuts,
movie.
right?
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty
it's
easy.
not that hard.
Hang with Big Cat on Saturday
Yeah.
mornings. There's your 10
Sit
pounds.
on your couch, watch college basketball, eat donuts. Boom, 15 pounds.
I want to jump back to maybe the best quarterback in the league. We glossed over him, Jameis Winston. We love Jameis.
Dude, congrats
He's
on
excited.
Lamar.
Stop it.
Just
this is a big
congrats. That's
setup.
fucking
You think
huge, BFT.
just because Steven's in the
BFT.
room doesn't mean everyone catches his gullibility. Okay.
PFT, you and I are now lockstep. When people say that our quarterbacks are running backs, we got to fucking we're like the Avengers.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm happy about it, but it's
Fields
not
and
real.
Jackson.
Yeah, we just
Jackson
fucking go
and
out. We
Fields.
just face fuck people who say they're running backs.
How happy will you be when that deal's finalized?
I will come.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I'm
will.
going to ejaculate.
He will. He will.
It's not going to be sexual or
And he
anything. It's
deserves
just my
to.
body's.
but,
he deserves to.
but they threw in an extra one, and they're guaranteeing 6 years now.
Well, so
That's fine.
Adam, this is what makes me so suspicious is because the way that you're presenting this right now is exactly how I laid it out in my fan fiction. That Snyder is selling the team, he would have no problem fucking over the next owner of the Washington Commanders, while also giving a fully guaranteed contract to fuck over every other owner in the NFL, and at the same time having it be his last legacy. Here's Lamar Jackson.
But you're good with it.
If it happens, I'm
Yeah,
very
so-
good
How
with
could
it.
you
Are
not be
kidding
good
me?
with it? It's Lamar Jackson.
So you envisioned the future and
Yeah.
manifested it to happen.
Yeah,
did.
kids, use drugs occasionally. Expand your brains.
Now, here's the thing. We have on the table either an all-time moment of breaking news, even though it will already be broken by the time this comes out, or the greatest prank that has ever been pulled by a guy who I didn't think had it in him. And if that is the case, my hat's off to you, sir.
I've decided for the rest of this interview to believe you, just because
Yes.
it's way more fun living
you
in that
accept my
world.
congratulations?
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
I'm going to believe it because I want to believe it.
Yeah, it's huge.
That explains a lot about the world.
huge.
Jameis Winston, though, so he's one of our favorite quarterbacks. What the hell happened last year? Our theory was that he got injured early on.
Yep, he did.
And then the team somehow mismanaged his injury. They were afraid to put him back in as the season progressed because of something that was going on behind the scenes. Why did they stay with Andy Dalton? Why not James last year?
And it's not going to be the answer you want. I think they liked Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton is somebody that goes where he does, and people kind of like the guy.
He's a nice guy.
Nice
really
guy.
nice guy.
I think he's a better quarterback than people realize. I do. I kind of like Andy Dalton as a quarterback.
I do too.
He could quarterback my team.
Well, he's a nice guy.
Do you like him in Chicago?
He's a nice guy. I think we've said enough.
See, that
He's
year,
a nice guy.
he went to Chicago. He should have gone to San Francisco. San Francisco was interested at that time. That would have been a good move. And you would have seen that he was a better quarterback than people realized.
Yeah.
So I just think that they started rolling with Dalton. They kind of liked it. Never went back to your guy, Jameis.
Okay.
I don't like that though, because Jameis, the league is more exciting when Jameis wins his playing quarterback.
He's fun.
Yeah,
he's fun.
Let's talk about a very important subject: Sodgate.
Isn't that amazing?
I mean, you agree with me
as
that
Mina
this
Kimes
was
dubbed it, turf wars.
Turf.
George
Listen,
Toma calling out the NFL.
He threw everyone under the bus, which
It's
makes me
unbelievable.
think he's even more responsible for what happened. I mean, that field, that was not. We should replay the Super Bowl.
You know what's amazing? I think
Yes.
Philadelphia agrees.
Yes,
Philadelphia agrees.
and I agree too. I have no dog in this fight.
you are kind of running PR for him though. You're
For
like
who?
for the sod father. You let him get his explanation out that they over what you're doing propaganda. For his little grass field that he put out there.
All I did was I posted to the article that ESPN posted with the guy that wrote it. That's all I did, and yet.
Sounds like Kyrie's excuse.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, what was amazing to me is on Super Bowl Sunday, I'm watching the game with a few of my ESPN colleagues who played the game and know a lot more about it than I do. They picked up on the field within moments.
Yeah.
They're all over the field. Randy Moss, Teddy Bruschi, Matt Hasselbeck. They're like, this field is horrendous. What's the deal? And the regular groundskeeper for the Cardinals, his last name is Levy.
Okay, good. Got
Regarded
a name
as
there.
one of the best sod groundskeepers that there is in the league. And somehow George Toma got involved, and now the field was overwatered. And I think PFT's theory was exactly right.
What?
Nick Sirianni's tears contributed to this.
Oh, that's true.
He
That
was
is
leaking
true.
on the field before the game.
He wet him up.
Can't cry that much on the field and expect that there's going to be no effect.
Does the NFL see that as an issue, or are they just like, nah, it was good enough?
Well, I can tell you this much. That grass, they grow outside the stadium and they bring it in.
Yeah.
Las Vegas also does it that way. Las Vegas is the site of the Super Bowl next year. I guarantee you that this is not going to be repeated next year, and they're going to make sure that grass is not overwatered, that no head coaches are allowed to cry.
Yep.
The national anthem before is going to be a memo passed. They may vote on that at the owners' meetings this year.
Just have a terrible national anthem. Have Fergie come out.
Yeah, something that's upbeat and not as patriotic and as emotional as the version this year. And no crying.
Yeah.
No crying.
It was a great week for the Super Bowl. I heard you had a fantastic week leading up to the game.
Let me tell you something. This was an unbelievable story. So I finished doing the 6 o'clock Sports Center one night. Now, I never go out. Super Bowl week, like my wife has never seen me drunk to this day. She's a little annoyed by the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I get a text right after the 6 o'clock Sports Center from PFT's friend Diana and Jeff Darlington. They're at a bar that's like 2 storefronts down from the set. They said, come on by here. I'm like, okay. So we go there. One of my college buddies came by. 4 of us were sitting around there for 2 hours. 2 hours that you would never expect to have, totally unplanned, totally spontaneous. We're in Old Town.
It's called friendship. Yep. Okay.
I don't know what that is. What a novel concept to break out of my little shell into this world that's known as friendship. Wow. You go to a bar and have fun. I didn't know that this thing happens in life.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's all darkness, like Aaron Rodgers. But there was light. We had the upstairs. We're drinking.
Did you guys laugh?
We had a great time.
Oh,
but here's the great part. So afterwards, we're going to go to my favorite, Houston's. I love Houston's. And there's a lot of traffic, can't get Ubers. So they had these golf cart rides that you could take wherever you want. 3 rows. Jeff Darlington gets in the back row. Me and Diana Rossini get in the middle row. And the driver gets in the front row. We start driving down the main street out of Old Town. And this woman in a truck pulls up next to our golf cart. And she points at Jeff Darlington. And she says, you! He said, me? He said, yeah. 480-321-1968. And what? And she said, that's my number. Why don't you come back with me tonight? Jeff Darlington. Jeff's like, I'm married. And she's like, that's your loss. She turns and points to our row, to Diana. And says, you, 480-321-1968. And Diana got embarrassed, turns around. No, I'm married. No, thank you, ma'am. I'm not interested. She rolls up her window and says, "You're lost," and drives off.
Oh, no.
I'm sitting
come
there.
on.
How do you think I felt
Chopped
that everybody
liver.
in that golf cart except me got propositioned?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. So it was a great night while we were out drinking at the bar. And then,
Well,
I got to tell you.
We can make it up to you.
figured-
I mean,
Jeff
I
might live stream it, actually.
Jeff is a handsome guy.
Yep.
Diana's a beautiful woman. The woman didn't give two craps that I was in that.
We'll work our way up there.
That's how I know that I'm past my prime.
It's night one. You go out and you learn how to have drinks socially with people. Then night two, we'll work on the one night stand later.
Yeah.
My wife will like that.
Yeah.
She'll appreciate that. Yeah, but Jeff and Diana both got propositioned and hit on.
That's an amazing story.
And I didn't, and that's the way it goes.
You're never going to go out with friends again. That's how it ends up. You're like, this is why I don't go outside.
You know, you go with friends that make you feel good, right? They made me feel bad.
Yeah.
Bad about myself.
Yeah. All right. Can we talk?
So yes, it was a very fun
That's
Super
very
Bowl,
funny.
and I look forward to your live stream later.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, show
Your
up.
live stream,
Yeah, no,
literally.
that's- if you build it, I will come.
Can we talk about the number one pick real quick?
Absolutely.
All right. So I have a couple questions. One is your tweet that was like announcing the Bears are officially okay to trade this. That was a scheduled tweet, wasn't it? It happened exactly at 7 a.m.
No,
You scheduled that the night before.
no, because I posted something right before that. Jalen Carter, before he had trouble. No, I've never scheduled a tweet in my life.
Ever?
I don't even know how to do it.
Okay.
Don't even know how to do it.
Okay.
Truly.
All right. Well, you should let us schedule the Lamar
How do you do
Jackson
it?
news for later tonight.
We're going to have to start. As soon as this ends, we are writing up.
Okay. All right. All
that
right.
he's
Yeah, we're
going
getting on it.
that
Tell
they're
me,
closing in on finalizing a deal.
I
Send it
want
to
I want you
Washington.
to tell me when are you going to be able to break this?
You see the
Could
text.
you imagine? This is like the plot to like Speed in NFL circles. We get
Look,
Adam Schefter's
exists.
login.
My
and
nipple-
we,
my
It's
nipples are
now.
hard.
I'll quote, it's now looking like it'll get agreed to tonight.
Okay.
Agreed to.
Okay.
They can't process it.
I got to put a future in on the Commanders.
No, you can't do that. That's illegal.
Okay.
It's now looking like it'll get agreed to tonight. Keep you posted when it's about to be finalized. Just want you to be ready.
Yeah, I won't put a future in because I don't want you to feel like we're using you for your information.
No, that's
Hank,
fair.
That would
if
be
you want to
bad.
log on to the
That would be
Barstool
bad.
Sportsbook,
That would be inside information.
Yes,
maybe
that would be
put-
insider
Maybe
trading.
insider trading.
maybe
Exactly.
a dime.
Listen, if this
Sarcastically?
is real, you should let us log into your Twitter account and schedule a tweet at 7 p.m. And it's like he has to get the news.
But I don't know what time it's gonna be.
before the tweet goes off.
Yeah, you know what'd be awesome is if this whole thing was a ruse and we scheduled that tweet and then you had to pull strings behind the scenes
To make
it actually happen.
Yeah.
To be right.
Yes.
Have you ever influenced a trade?
Influence to trade. I
Yeah,
don't-
have you ever-
You know, you're always hearing all these things, so I don't know how I would have influenced one.
Yeah, you don't ever pull like the Parent Trap thing where you call up the Jets and you're like, hey, I hear Aaron Rodgers really likes you. Call up Aaron Rodgers. Hey, I hear the Jets really like you. That
Yeah.
sort of thing.
They show
Matchmaker.
up at the same place.
Aaron hasn't
like-
returned my calls.
Yeah.
He does.
Oh, yeah. So he called you out.
Yeah,
What'd
he
you
did.
think about that? He called you out big time. He's like, Schefter doesn't know shit about me.
I know.
So
That's
it's just how it goes.
it's fine. You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I mean, he's a bad guy, so it's fine. Sorry, so the number one pick. What are the Bears going to get for it?
Well, you know what the great part is? You could trade if you wanted maybe to 2 and then go from 2 to 4 and 4 to like. But what
I've
I
done
think,
this,
I
yes.
think you want to be in the range where you are assured of getting either Will Anderson, and I would have said Jalen Carter, and I still think Jalen Carter, but let's see what happens legally now
Yep.
with this pending situation, tragic situation that killed 2 people in Georgia on January 15th. So you want to leave yourself in a position, if you're the Bears, to somehow come away with one of those blue chip players, if you can, and still get a bevy of draft.
So what do you think they get? If they go 1 to 4, do they get first rounder next year?
Oh, yeah.
Second rounder
well,
this year?
Well, hold on. First of all, the Niners went from 12 to 3
Right.
and gave up
Trey
3
Lance.
ones.
Yep. Okay.
So
Ooh, I
to
like
go
this.
from 1 to 4, it's a minimum of 2 ones and then some and
Hell
then
yes.
some.
Oh, hell yes.
Like, it's a lot. Like, this is an unbelievable windfall
Yes.
for them that the Houston Texans allowed Davis Mills and Brandon Cooks to play on that. Brandon Cooks had over 100 yards of receptions against the. Like, what are you doing? And I know Lovie Smith. See, the players, they're always going to play to win because they're trying to prove
Playing for
themselves
their
for
next
their
contracts,
contracts.
yeah.
Always. But somebody should have stepped in and said, "What are we doing here?"
Yeah.
Like, we're going to sit this guy. We're going to sit that guy.
No.
When I know you're going to try to win, and I wish you the best, but we're not going to try to win.
It was the best day of my year.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable
Sunday.
to watch that.
That fourth down completion.
Yeah.
Was it like 4th and
Yeah,
11?
that made Max go bowling.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah. He had to bowl for like 8 hours and eat 14 hot dogs because of that. So it was great. Everything.
You know what it
was great.
reminded
And
me
I
of?
get
It
the one pick.
reminded me of the Jets going into Los Angeles a couple of years ago when they hadn't won a game yet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the number 1 spot to be able to take Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
They beat the Rams
Yep.
and fell out of the number 1
They
slot.
won 2 games down the stretch.
They won
yeah.
2 games down the stretch, but that was the one that kind of got them
Yep.
rolling.
Yep.
And then Jacksonville jumped them. But the Jets will always have that big win in LA to look back on.
It
as
is
Trevor
crazy.
Lawrence
It's
thrives.
yeah, the sliding doors are insane. So
Sliding
it's-
doors, I mean,
It's nuts to think about.
how about the Philadelphia Eagles last year tried to sign Allen Robinson during free agency?
Mm-hmm.
They thought they had a deal done. It fell apart. He goes to Los Angeles, and they're stuck trading for A.J. Brown.
Pretty good.
And Allen Robinson's in L.A. And how do you
Pretty
think
good.
the Rams feel about
Yes.
having Allen Robinson under contract
Now-
$15 million guaranteed this year?
Yeah.
Is Justin Fields definitely going to be the Bears starter next year?
I expect him to be the starter. I don't know why that would be different.
Well, I threw out the theory, and I don't want this to happen, but is there any smoke around the Bears potentially trading both the one and Justin Fields and getting all the draft picks?
Well, I would argue the other way. If you're the Bears, you just stay in your spot and take a quarterback.
But what if you don't like
at
any
one?
of these guys? Bryce Young is 5'9".
But, quarterbacks are the most valuable commodities in all of sports. And you remember, I think it was Jimmy Johnson. They had Troy Aikman, and they used their first pick in the supplemental draft on the Miami quarterback, Steve Walsh. And then eventually they traded Steve Walsh, I believe, to Minnesota. And so quarterbacks are something that are currency. So while we're talking about trading that pick for multiple ones and other draft goodies, you could take a quarterback, and if he is really good,
Yeah.
you could trade one. You could look at both quarterbacks and trade one of the quarterbacks for a lot also. Like, it's just another way. Do I think that's going to happen? No.
No, I want Justin
But
Fields
it's
to be
another
the
way of
Bears
thinking.
quarterback.
I think he will be the
I just
quarterback.
don't know. Like, I think the Bears should keep everything open to try to maximize all of this. Because it is a once-in-a-lifetime situation to have the number 1 pick and also think you have your franchise quarterback at the same
you
time.
would hope and you would think that they will never be in this position ever again.
No, they probably will. Probably will next year. That's
you'd hope not.
unfortunately might happen.
But-
are the Bears going to move to Arlington Heights?
That sounds like it's
Officially.
definitely happening.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I think
Are you
going to
move to Arlington Heights?
I will not. But we listen. If they want to build us a fun factory out there, we'll do stuff out there.
They should
too.
do that when they're building the stadium.
I don't think the Bears would do that for us, but it will happen, right? Like it's going to
Yeah,
happen because
yeah.
I'm thinking it's
I expect it to.
okay.
Yes.
All right, good. Thank you.
And if the quarterback
You want it to?
position,
Yes.
Oh,
Dude, a new stadium is like everything. They play in a fucking rinky-dink Soldier. It's beautiful by the lake, but it's not a good facility.
It's a beautiful stadium. Like it
No,
used
it's beautiful
to,
by the lake.
Oh yeah,
Right.
But the stadium's kind of weird
No,
looking.
it's the smallest stadium in the NFL.
the best part about Soldier Field is the overhead shots
Right.
from the blimp when
Right,
they show
sitting on
like
your couch.
here's where it's being played.
It looks
And
beautiful, right?
Yes.
And you see Lincoln
It's hard
Park.
to get in. It's hard
Yeah.
to get
Is
out.
Is that Lincoln Park or Washington Park? What?
No, there's Grant Park.
Grant
right
Park.
there,
Grant
yeah.
Park. Grant Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the old stadium that they played in, that was beautiful looking.
Which one? Oh, yeah, before they renovated it. Yeah,
Yes.
they basically put a spaceship on top of Soldier Field.
That's
Yes.
exactly
Yes.
right. Soldier
Yes.
Field in its initial
Right.
construct,
Right.
I thought it was kind of looked like a Roman Coliseum kind of thing.
But
It
it's
was-
time to modernize. It's like you can't have the smallest stadium in the NFL, especially if this team gets sold at some point in the future.
I remember being in graduate school and going to games at Soldier Field, seeing Barry Sanders trample.
Wait,
all
where'd you
over
go
the
to
Bears.
graduate school?
Northwestern.
Oh,
crazy.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know they lost
Nice
their
name drop.
accreditation.
Yes. Yeah.
So no longer an actual journalism program.
That's the way. Well, that's the way it goes. It happens.
We're going to get back to Adam Schefter in a second, but before we do, he's brought to you by our great friends over at Chevy. Football season is officially over, but that doesn't mean that we're going to stop rooting for our favorite team. That team's Chevy and its franchise player, the Silverado, a truck with unstoppable grit and determination. According to J.D. Power, Chevy trucks have earned more new vehicle quality awards than any other brand. That's some serious hardware. Head over to Chevy.com, learn more. Silverado is as strong and dependable as the people who drive them. For J.D. Power 2022 U.S. award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. And now back to Adam Schefter. Who would you say is more influential on the Northwestern community, you or Darren Ravel?
Darren Ravel.
Yeah.
To a detriment. All right, so speaking of college, your coach is going to just keep doing this every year, huh? Jim Harbaugh.
Look, I think people will approach him, but I think after a while, he'll always be a desirable guy because he's a great coach. But I think at some point NFL teams say people went there and they just move on to the next guy.
Right.
That's my guess. So I think for the benefit of the Michigan football program,
Yes.
I think he's going to be at Michigan for a while.
Okay.
I think he's shown that he loves the school, loves the players. Like even this year, ultimately he couldn't pull himself away from it, and there were people who thought he might. It just didn't happen. And if he didn't do it last year in Minnesota, he didn't do it this year in Denver, why is he going to do it next year for Team X?
Right.
And is that team next year going to be more or less likely after these 2 years to go after him?
Yeah.
Kind of
Now, if he wins a
the
national championship, he's going to be really hot. He's a great coach, and he'll always be attractive. But I think the more of these
The more
that
time
happen,
that goes by, yeah, that makes sense.
He half-assed the whole flirting with the NFL process this year. I think he likes having the leverage. He likes getting more money. But he did like a Zoom interview for the Broncos.
yeah.
Yeah,
for their
initially.
job. Yeah. So did he do one in person as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was all
did
done
both.
like remotely.
Okay.
He did
So that
both.
was close. So the Broncos end up going with Sean Payton. Sean Payton's going to come in and fix Russell Wilson. Is Russell Wilson fixable?
I think Sean Payton thinks he is. You know, here's the thing. These two guys have really liked and respected each other for a while. And, you know, they've wanted to be like Sean Payton was the guy, no matter how many other candidates Denver went through, that Russell Wilson was praying for.
Right.
That was the guy he wanted. It would have been the guy that he would have handpicked at the beginning of the process. And Sean Payton has always liked and respected Russell Wilson's game. And look, here's the deal. Russell's got a lot riding on the year, right? So if anybody's going to get it out of him, it's going to be Sean Payton. And if Sean Payton can do it, then great. He gets Russell back to where he was. And if not, then Russell's time in Denver probably won't be very long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
And-
would be crazy if it ends that quickly.
And his quarterback coach is going to be Davis Webb. That to me is the most bizarre part of this entire story.
Well, you know what's interesting? Last year, Buffalo wanted Davis Webb to be its quarterback coach. And people have been touting this guy as a coach to be in training for a while now. He wound up going to the Giants to back up Daniel Jones, started a game, turned out to be a swan song as a player. And all of a sudden, he goes into Denver, meets with Sean Payton. I don't know that Sean Payton was thinking that he was going to hire this guy. Like, there was no real connection. There were other people that had worked with Davis Webb, had trained with Davis Webb, knew what kind of guy he was. Sean Payton met him that one day, I believe it was a Friday, and was like, I'm hiring this guy.
That's crazy.
And they hired him as the quarterback's coach. And I think in time, we'll see how it develops. Davis Webb will be an NFL head coach. Be down the line.
Yeah, I mean, but
he's
it's so bizarre to go from being a backup quarterback that's objectively not very good.
Who's younger by 4 or 5 years than
Yeah.
the quarterback he's going to be coaching up.
Yeah, so is Russell going to be able to listen to this guy as a coach?
Yeah, well, listen. Again, I think Russell knows how much is riding on this season. So whether it's Davis Webb or Sean Payton,
He's gotta listen to everyone.
You got to address some things here. Last year didn't go the way that anybody wanted. So what can you do to be better? And if Davis Webb can help unlock some of that, then great.
Can I ask you just a serious question about the Commanders? And you can tell me, I guess, on a scale of whether I should go on continuing to live or whether I should just jump off the side of this building. Will Dan Snyder actually sell this team?
I think he's going to sell a team.
There you
I
go.
do. That's
This is the best interview of your life.
well,
Yeah.
you got Dan selling and you're getting a new quarterback.
I'm getting there,
Yeah.
Adam.
Right?
I'm
like
getting close.
I mean, that's pretty.
No, he's very
It's
close.
pretty
Yeah.
good, right? So you're getting the elbow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me move my
back up.
chair
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
He's gonna be like a Gallagher concert.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
out.
yeah.
So, but you actually think that he's going to sell the team?
I do. That's my opinion. Like, I don't think you go down this road and have people touring the building and have as many people around the league looking at you in the way that you do with all these investigations and all these people. Like, we know how the fans in Washington feel. Like, why does he want to stay around for that?
Yeah.
Right.
Like he's a sicko.
Go take your $6.3 billion and go live in London. Go have a great life.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what do you need that for?
I don't know.
It's so tied up into his life, and it's such an
Yeah,
important
the only thing is,
for him,
if you
but
have that much money, the only thing I'd want to do is buy an NFL team.
Yeah, and also
Literally the only thing I'd want to do.
if you have fuck you money, you need people to say fuck you to
True.
with it, right? And now he has a
He
lot
can
of
say
people.
that to whoever he wants.
No, if he goes off, lives in London by himself, he has nobody to piss off. And I genuinely think that he likes pissing people off. I think he's that miserable of a human being.
Well, again, there's just too much smoke. You can't go down this road and think that it's not going to continue going that way. I think by the start of the new year, I think there's a new owner
Okay.
to go with your new quarterback.
All right, there you go.
And maybe that's his little swan song.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to give you some credit. You did the shirtless Kirk Cousins chains.
Yeah.
You didn't look that bad. I said it right away. I was like, I want to make fun of Schefty because
Yeah,
it's like almost
thank
like
you.
a knee-jerk reaction. You do something, assault, we make fun of you. But I saw it, and I was like, you know what? Schefty, for his age.
56.
Like, 56.
You look great for
56.
You look
56.
incredible for 56.
Thank you.
You looked awesome. So credit to you.
That's very, the backstory with that is we do this Come On Man meeting every Monday, 2 o'clock Eastern. Producer has some Come On Mans picked out. We go over them. They wanted to give the Come On Man of Kirk Cousins to Robert Griffin III, his former teammate. We want you to do this. I remembered when Stevie Johnson with the Buffalo Bills caught a huge pass, game-winning pass, came out to the press conference, and he was wearing a white tank top. And Chris Carter that night had Stevie Johnson as the last Come On Man. Like, Stevie Johnson, you catch the game-winning and this is how you come to the press conference? This is how the country's going to see you in this white tank top? What the hell are you doing? And they come out of it, and there's Chris Carter in the same white tank top that Stevie Johnson was wearing. I always remember that. It was kind of cool. So when they told RG3, hey, we want you to do the Kirk Cousins, I'm like, RG3, you got to take your shirt off after and have the chains on. And he's like, nah. Didn't want to do it. Wow. And I was like, oh, I'm just telling you, I think you should do it. And he's like, let me call my wife. Let me talk to her about it. And the answer came back, no, he didn't want to do it. So we're riding over to the stadium, and this is how high-level decisions are made at ESPN, right?
Yeah.
We're riding over to the stadium, me and Denzel, the 22-year-old production assistant, and my producer, Matt Garrett. And I said to Matt Garrett, Big Red, I said, maybe I'll take my shirt off. And he goes, you do that? And I go, let me call the boss. So I called the boss, Seth Markman. I'm like, what do you think about taking my shirt off? He goes, ask Denzel. I go, Denzel, what do you think? He goes, absolutely. I said, let me call my wife. She said, absolutely. So I'm like, all right, we'll try this. Now, people that work around the set, like Jess Krause and Jody Britz, they wrangled up a bunch of chains, like I had some valuable stuff on there. They gathered it together, and we start the Come On Man, and Robert Griffin III does that one, and the interim. I'm on the field in the Mercedes Superdome, and first of all, it's freezing in there.
Yeah.
Like, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just telling you, it was freezing in that. I take my shirt off, and I knew that something was going to be a little bit off, because when I took the shirt off, there was a band on the field. It was almost like the music stopped, and everybody in the band is looking at me. And so I put all the chains on. We do it. I get my cell phone back, and within 30 seconds, there were 39 text messages.
Yeah.
Like, I had front office people that I would never hear from saying, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but I'm cracking up on my cat. Like, serious
It
people.
shows you're down. That's like that makes the story even better.
You know
You're
what?
like, I'll do it.
You take your job seriously, but you don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It was improvement on the gritty from last year.
Yeah, which
Listen, we like to have some fun. I'm usually the one that is up for some of this stuff. It's not really planned. Like, that was a spontaneous thing as we're on the way to the stadium. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got a couple more questions because we know you got to break this news in a second. What's the big story that's coming up that we don't have our eyes on? I think you gave us one last year. Maybe there's mumblings going on. Something big that you could see coming. Could be ownership. Could be rules.
Well, I think there are more teams for sale than just Washington.
Oh, I like that.
I think it's not just Washington. I think there are other teams that are sniffing around. In the next couple of years, you'll see other teams move too.
The Raiders.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
The Bears.
But I don't know about but
but
they're gonna have some issues at a certain point in time.
Yes.
Well, so are the Raiders, right?
Yes.
They might too. Yeah.
Yes.
Mark
Same
Davis
thing.
being able to
theory.
afford the inheritance tax.
Yeah.
The Seahawks.
They sound like. Oh, you mean being sold?
Yeah.
I mean, there's been that speculation for a while. Jody Allen has denied it, but that smoke has always been out there. We'll see.
How about this one? How much longer do you think Roger Goodell will be the commissioner of the NFL?
That's a great question. I'll make a prediction. That could be a bit. I think he'll sign another extension.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Love having him
I think he'll
around.
sign another. That'd be my guess.
Yeah.
It's just a
When
guess.
is his contract up?
I don't know the exact answer to that.
Okay.
They kind of keep those things usually
Got it.
hush
But
hush.
he'll
But
be-
I
he'll
would
be
think that.
extended.
I mean, if I was Roger Goodell, I would never retire.
No.
Like, you get paid $35 million a year or more to just be a punching bag.
Yeah.
He's a great punching bag.
Yeah,
he
he does
really,
it very well.
He really is.
Yeah.
And I've heard that behind the scenes when he's not in front of a camera, that he can be a fun guy.
Yeah.
That he's an affable guy with
Yeah.
a personality and not
Yeah.
the robot that we see. But his job is to be a robot and to just go out there and just take all the heat.
Well, his job is to take care of the owners.
Yeah.
His job is to look after those 32 franchises, and he's done a pretty good job of that.
You ever seen him let his hair down, have fun?
Well, he's in a serious role.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's never taken his shirt off at the Super
that
Bowl.
was
No?
And
Yeah,
put
yeah.
the chains on.
If you were
No.
driving past Roger Goodell in Scottsdale, would you give him your number?
That woman sure would.
Yeah.
I won't forget that.
All right, so I had one last question, rowback question. Promo code TAKE. You get the joggers, the Q-zips, the polos, everything. RHOBACK.com. PFT's wearing the Q-zip right now.
That's cool.
Yeah, see,
Great.
I
you
like
can
that.
totally see my nipple, like because
Great
I am
clothes.
excited
Absolutely.
about
It's not
this
that
tomorrow
cold in here
stuff.
either.
Yeah.
Hey, we're about to have a different type of come on man.
Yes,
here.
yes. 20% off, rowback.com. Rowback.com. Go check it out right now. Use promo code TAKE.
You know,
Should we take that on the address?
No, that's
By
fine.
the way, that's become a
Fuck
thing
it.
now.
Roback
Like when I'm on
loves
the road,
us.
Yeah.
I was at the Waste Management Open. I went out there that Saturday with Booger McFarlane, and we're walking around, and there were people actually yelling out, "Take off your shirt!
Oh, I love
Take
it.
off your shirt!"
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So the two things you get are love you on PMT,
Yeah.
and take off your shirt.
And it will be, thanks for breaking the news.
So if I take off my
this
shirt
happens, yeah.
on PMT, then
Yes,
any
yes.
best of all worlds.
Any good Commanders news that you ever break, if this actually happens, I want people to be like, Adam, thank you for making PFT come.
Yeah, yes, that happened. That happened. All right, last question.
Good luck explaining that one to the wife.
Last question. What is the most fun thing that Adam Schefter does? Could be a show, could be a radio hit, could be, breaking
take.
news, investigating something.
You know, my mother was on a podcast with Christian McCaffrey's mother, Lisa McCaffrey, who I've known since her husband Ed played in Denver. And my mother complained to Lisa on the podcast that I'm not any fun.
Huh.
And it was a little bit like the conversation I had with Scott Van Pelt, who I ran into at a dinner one night at the Super Bowl. We were talking about the jobs, and he's talking about you and Woj, and it is not a complaint. I love my job. I'm unqualified to do anything else, but to let your guard down ever. That's why I go back to that night
Yeah.
with Jeff and Diana for a couple hours, just sitting there, unscripted, totally spontaneous, nothing about it planned, watching them get propositioned. That was a fun night.
So-
You wanna
I
repeat
don't really. And I don't mean this in a.
No, this is genius. What he's discovered is that if you just live your life always on edge of breaking news and uptight all the time,
Yeah.
2 hours of friendship can be like the greatest experience of your life.
Yeah, it's like going to the darkness for 4 hours. It's the
Yeah.
equivalent, right?
All right, so
I
those
came into
little
the light
moments,
for 2 hours.
those little moments.
You know, I honestly.
What about the pizza place?
I love the pizza.
Don't you go to the pizza place after?
but I don't go to Bristol anymore, so
Yeah,
I don't stop
okay,
there
all
as much anymore. And the guy that owned the pizza place passed away, and it's still really good, but I miss that guy. You know what's fun for me? Honestly, fantasy sports,
Really?
fantasy basketball, fantasy golf. I love watching golf. I love watching those guys. Your boy Max Homa.
Yep.
Once called me P-boy. That was like a great thrill for me.
Yep. Yep.
Wait, Max called you
Yeah,
P-boy?
yeah.
Oh, I
he
love
called me,
that.
he called me P-boy. Yeah,
Just call him a choker back. Say he's a choker. That'll get him.
it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I do like that you've discovered friendship, though.
That's
It's very
huge.
cool.
That's
How
growth.
many times a year do you think that you'll like? How often do you want to repeat something like that to have a friend? Because I personally schedule usually Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays.
Make it friend days.
I hang out with my friends all the time. It's excellent.
You know who my friends are? My dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Well, that's
those
true.
those are your
Yeah.
best friends.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
those dogs.
Man's best friend.
In fact, my wife. I'll show you something. This is us sleeping last night. I just want to show you this. This is how we sleep at night.
Oh my God, your dog's like on top of your face.
It's trying to kill you.
She took pictures
Yeah,
of
no,
him
your dog's
sleeping.
trying to kill you.
Yeah,
Be
it's
careful.
Exactly.
covering your nose.
Yeah, yeah. Your dog was sent in by Rappaport.
So anyway,
Yeah.
there's a bunch
So
of them like
that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
And also, I would imagine it's fun when you just completely cuck the NBA circles and break news there too, right?
Well,
That's such a cheap thrill that you get to have, where you're like, this isn't even my job. Boom, coming in. You had one this year, didn't you? You had a big news.
I've had a couple of insignificant NBA stories. Like they're like the scraps that are left over at the dinner table that nobody else wants to eat, and I'll just eat them and be happy to do so.
Do you get competitive about that? About NBA? Do you wish that you were breaking?
No,
bigger
no,
stories?
but here's the thing. We talk about friends. Like Woj is my friend. There aren't many people who understand exactly what you go through. Like literally, I'll call him. He'll call me. Like, you're not gonna believe what's happening right now. Like, I'll call him afterwards. And I'll be like, you're not gonna believe this. Like Lamar, but we've already talked about it.
Yeah.
But like this Lamar thing, we're waiting on. Now we gotta wait for the text to come in to say that it's getting done. But he and I will. He'll say to me all the time, like, oh, I'm waiting on this thing. It's getting close, but they're not. And and you're like, wait, you're like watching, and and it's your guard is always up. Your guard is always up, and so when the guard is down, that's fun.
That is fun.
That's fun, but that doesn't really happen till May, till June.
Do you keep stats like you versus Rap Sheet?
No, I don't keep stats.
You don't. You don't notice that?
In his head, he does. Yeah, he does. Yep.
Some people would say that you're losing your edge then.
Back in the day, we used to have a fun thing called the Markman 50. One of my bosses. We haven't done it in years, where he would rank like. He'd say, okay, here are the top 50 free agents, and you'd score it. And then you just tally the scores.
Yeah.
Who would get that free agent for? It was just like a fun thing. And honestly, what would happen is there'd be some free agent who was sitting out there on April 18th, and I'm killing myself to get the news that, Paris Campbell's signing with Indianapolis, and like my family wouldn't be talking to me because I'd be trying to get that final story on April 18th. They're like, you've been gone for 7-8 months. You're not present. Like, can we let up on number 49 on the Markman
That's
50?
fair.
So,
That's totally fair.
In the benefit of everybody, we did way with the Markman 50.
What if your daughter broke the Aaron Rodgers news?
I would love that. It would give me great pleasure.
There wouldn't be like a small percentage of you where you're like, God damn it, that should have been mine.
You know what? Here's the thing. Like when Tom Brady announces that he's retiring, first of all, great career, unbelievable. Everybody loved watching him. Sad for the game, but also on that list, one less thing I have to worry about.
True.
Yeah.
This
True.
offseason.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
So, like, if Aaron Rodgers just wants to announce, like, fine.
If he
like,
wants to,
we can get on with the rest of the quarterback dominoes and we move on.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. All right. Well, Schefty, thank you as always.
Hey, the third or fourth annual visit.
Yes.
I appreciate having me.
Yep.
Hopefully this news becomes official because otherwise we're going to have to cut out like half this interview.
Here's how sad this is. Even if it's completely made up, this has been the best hour of my year as a Washington Commanders fan. So thank you for giving me this.
So if I ended the interview with one word, right, it would bum me out?
Yeah, just put me out of my misery.
Assault.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you got punked.
Yeah, this is what
that would have been awesome.
This is he's assaulted me.
Yes,
Adam has assaulted me.
All right, thank you, Schefty.
Hey, you know who the culprit was, by the way?
Who? Oh.
Ari. It was my sports update, Ari. Yeah, thank you, Adam. Thank you. See you later. Bye, guys.
Brutal. Damn.
Bye, guys.
I didn't think you had that in you.
Bye, guys. I knew it was fake, but I still loved it.
Why did you have to say who for the PMT guys? Why'd you have to do that? Like, that was too far, Ari. Why'd you have to do that part? Oh, man, Schefty. That's the best. I can't believe you pulled it off.
Honestly, I was hoping you'd buy it more than you did.
Well, I'm like you fucked me on Carson Wentz last year. You knew exactly what you were doing with Carson Wentz, and I knew that you would do something like that. So my guard was up, but it was so cool to see that. I was like, yes, this is.
But who knows? Maybe something will happen.
What if it
Maybe
happens?
you will manifest.
I'm just mad at Ari for saying who. What the fuck, dude? Man, that was good. I should have known when you brought someone.
I changed Ari on my phone this morning.
Yeah.
To the name
I feel like Steven still doesn't understand.
No, he doesn't. You know what?
Do you get it?
You know what
Steven?
you've done?
Do you get it?
You know what you've done?
It's not real. Yes.
I quit Zen before the NFL season started, and now I'm going back.
Damn.
Now I'm 3-bagging it.
Schefty, I didn't think you had that kind of thing in you because I was actually going to text John Harbaugh and be like, "How do you not remember us?" That would have been bad for you.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been good.
I wish I had.
It would have been good.
Wow. Schefty, you deserve all the credit in the world. That's an unbelievable. He got you, PFT. Really bad. Really bad. We're gonna have to figure out a way out of this.
Now he's back to chewing gum here.
What are you doing?
Sorry, bro.
Do you want me to jerk you off?
No,
you're edging now.
I'm not. I am not going. I'm not going to jack off until Dan Snyder sells it to me.
Okay. All right,
I'm on a
So how about
masturbation
this? If we
strike.
find out that's happening, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'm officially on a masturbation
I'm
strike.
going to
against
try
Dan
to make
Snyder.
it back up to you.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Schefty,
Done.
You're good. You're good. You're good. I'm just happy you didn't do it to me. I'm happy it was to PFT. All right. Thank you, Adam Schefter.
Thank you very much, guys.
Adam Schefter is brought to you by our great friends over at Pardon My Cheesesteak. It's us, Rough and Rowdies tonight, and the best way to enjoy the fights is with Pardon My Cheesesteaks. Part of My Cheesesteak is a delivery and pickup-only restaurant brand bringing you craveable cheesesteaks and loaded fries. I love the Chipotle cheesesteak. I love the regular cheesesteak with a little hot sauce on it. Get lunch, dinner, late-night delivery. We're open 7 days a week. Get the Brownie Bites, too. Brownie Bites are unreal. Cheesesteaks and the best fight show on earth, the perfect Friday night. Go to partofmycheesesteak.com. Get 20% off your order when you use code RNR. Offer valid only today until 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So that's 20% off your order. You just go to partofmycheesesteak.com, use promo code RNR. Offer valid for today until 11:59 p.m. Eastern only.
Okay, let's wrap up Firefest of the week. We are, Rough and Rowdy 20, Charleston, West Virginia. Tonight, I will be there on the call doing the national anthem. Get excited. It's going to be an awesome, awesome night of fights. So buy it. Have fun. You get a bunch of discounts. I think Stella Blue discount as well. If you buy RNR 20, so buy RNR.com.
20.
Yeah, RNR 20. Which one did you fight in?
One.
Wow.
Did you win?
Yeah.
You got to fight again at RNR 100.
Okay.
You have to. I mean, you have to.
I'll fight Max.
You'll fight.
Max, you accept?
Max, you just got called out.
Deal.
Champ called you out.
Can we make this fight happen? RNR 25?
I think the weight discrepancy would be tough.
No, Hank's
hit
going to
the
get up to
treadmill,
200
buddy.
pounds.
Oh.
What do you say?
Talk that
He
shit,
said
champ.
hit the treadmill, buddy.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Damn. You
Yeah,
just
80
owned
more
that.
fights.
All right. Hank.
I have a couple Firefests.
Okay, go
Oh,
off.
please.
The first
One
one,
that you have your entire lunch on your sweatshirt?
I didn't pack. No, these
Why
are,
does that?
This is lint.
It is lint
Okay.
That's lint.
for the next 30 days.
The one thing.
The suit life-
can I say something real quick?
No.
The one thing I love about Hank,
Here we go.
and I've known him a very long time,
Here we go.
no matter where we're eating or what we're eating, he ends up with a piece of food like halfway up his chin, like
well-
on his side.
You know why? Because he always has one moment, whether it's lunch or dinner, where he tries to eat something and he coughs it up or it comes out his nose. He's good for one of those like almost maybe throw up moments. Well,
You had a piece
it's
of
like
chip like
a
up
sneeze,
here today.
cough, puke moment. You had one of those last night for sure.
I'm not a good eater.
2 tables.
You're not a good eater.
Two
You're not a good
tables.
eater. That's
Look-
a fact.
look-
Eating is
over
a
at Hank.
chore. Like people love to eat. You love to eat.
What?
I look at eating as more of like something that I have to do, and I, as someone who's trying to get in the fitness world and put on weight and muscle, it's like you have to eat so much to do that, and I'm always like, fuck.
Well, Hank
I
did
hate
say
eating.
at lunch today after he ordered a club sandwich and he took 2 bites out of
Well,
one
I had
and
a
then
full
got
French
full.
onion soup, a full shrimp
crazy.
cocktail.
No, you had one
Like,
shrimp.
it
yeah,
doesn't
a
even-
full shrimp.
You ate a shrimp.
I ate a
It
full
doesn't
shrimp
even
with sauce.
I can't even comprehend. Like the only thing I enjoy doing is eating.
Hank did say that he needs a
I
coach.
wish I enjoyed eating.
That's all I look forward
You
to.
said-
I wake up and I'm like, what am I going to have for dinner?
The amount of times I get hungry, I'm like, I'm starving. What are we eating? And then we go, and then I get embarrassed because I eat 3 bites. I'm like, all right, I'm full. But then they're like, didn't you say you're starving? I was like, well, I was.
You said you needed a coach to teach you how to eat properly.
I've
And
thought about
I will be
like,
that coach.
Yeah, I've
a
thought
swallowing
about
coach?
I've thought
Did
about
you see what I
doing-
did today when I got us 3 desserts
Nancy
for lunch?
Reagan?
Yeah,
That's a baller move. Last night I low key did order 2 entrees.
I've been prescribed ADHD medicine since I was in like 6th grade, and I think that's just destroyed my stomach and my appetite and my will to eat. But I would love to get better at it. That's not even my Firefest.
All right, I'll teach you.
My first Firefest is I forgot to dye my beard one day and let the gray out, and people freaked out about
Oh
it.
yeah,
So-
that was bad.
I was shocked
Because we've seen you in those moments when you like wake up before you put your makeup on, and we're like, "Whoa, you look old."
yeah,
Yeah.
before we tape.
I thought it was like, oh, we'll
there's
just test
usually
this
like
out, see how people think. And
maybe
people are like,
30
what the
minutes,
fuck?
just about 30 minutes where we're prepping, where Hank goes into hair and makeup, and he dyes it. So we're used to seeing that. But yeah, you let it slip yesterday, so now the internet knows.
Yeah, no, I was a little taken aghast by the reaction.
Yeah.
Gas.
taken
Take-
aghast.
taken
I was
aghast.
aghast. Yeah, even that.
Yeah, it was
Taking a
That
gas.
guy laughed at that
It's
one.
close enough. Shout out Ward.
My other Firefest is it's not even a Firefest because if there's one community online that I truly could care less about and hope like the
Oh.
worst things happen to them is
Philadelphia.
it's
Oh,
Philadelphia.
the lottery ball people.
One fucking dickhead in Indianapolis. Get in the elevator. I'm on the 17th floor, ironically. we get all the way to the top, and the guy gets out and goes, "Good luck with the lottery ball," and then skirts away.
Oh, yes.
Couldn't even say it to my face like a man.
We
and,
also had
take him
Dana
down in the elevator. He had to wait till he had an escape route.
Yeah,
so
Dana
fuck
Beers
that guy.
teaching a class at his community college, and there was like a list of questions, and at the bottom was, "Will Hank ever get the?"
Yeah, those
lottery
kids are
ball?"
going nowhere. So.
What about Dana Beers? He's somewhere.
Is he?
Yeah.
I love that they brought him back as a professor emeritus of his commuter school.
Well, I mean,
No, Dana Beers is a success.
He's the
I
most
love Dana
successful
Beers.
guy who went to his college.
But
That's a
whoever
fact.
wrote that question is going nowhere in life quickly.
Maybe an internship at Pardon My Take.
Absolutely not.
Well, yeah.
So wait, there's other communities that you're upset with online though too.
Oh,
You really
snake
glossed that
community.
over because
Snake community.
Yeah, so AWL DM'd a picture and was like a very poisonous snake, or as
Oh,
Billy
yes.
It was a
corrected
coral
me,
snake.
venomous corral snake.
Matt Corral snake.
A coral snake slithered up on him, and he, for whatever reason, was holding his. I guess not for whatever reason. Smart people walk around with their car sticks.
keep
on
that
hands.
keep that motherfucking thing
A
on me.
coral snake walked up on him, and he used the car stick to kill the snake and avoid dying from getting a poisonous, venomous bite. And in the picture, the snake was like cut up. He like sliced it up like probably 4 or 5 different times.
Yeah.
And the snake community comes out of the clouds and was
What?
like, "This is so fucked up. You guys are murderers. Like,
no,
this is sickening.
Hank.
Like, how are you promoting
Hank.
this?" And that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's, I didn't think he did enough.
No,
If that was
yeah.
me, I would have sliced it up 7 times.
I would have found its kids.
Taken the 7 slices and then burnt them on fire because I would have been worried that that's going to turn into 7 more
Generate-
snakes.
Yeah.
seven new snakes, like it's a Terminator movie.
That actually is how it works.
It is.
No, dude, do not apologize to the snake
No,
community. They
fuck
are
the snake
weirdos.
community.
What are they? Scaleheads?
Yeah.
I don't
Whatever
know.
you are, if you're in the snake community. I did zoom in on it when you first sent that picture. I zoomed in on the snake because I was like, "There's no way that's a corral snake. That's got to be a corn snake because they look the same." That's red, yellow, kill a fellow. That guy,
Yes.
he should have sliced it up more.
Yeah.
It did look like it was center court at the Sixers where it was the join or die snake.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he really killed the fuck out
It's-
of that snake.
Yeah,
It's
people like
just-
it's a serial killer vibes. It's serial killer vibes to
Be a
pro
snake.
in
No,
this
to
situation.
be a snake.
Yes.
To be a snakes literally have had the worst rap, deservedly so, in the history of animals. They were the first animal, Adam and Eve.
The Bible.
Yeah, right. Like you are a serial killer if you are a snake.
Yeah, the person that killed the snake very clearly isn't a serial killer. They're a solo
Hero.
killer.
They're a hero.
They killed one snake.
Right. And
that's not
deservedly
serial.
so.
Yes.
That snake was trying. Every snake is trying to kill a person.
It was tried and convicted of being a snake and
Yeah.
was summarily executed by Hank's car stick.
Snakes, dude. Snake people, like what? Just get a dog.
I hate snakes.
You should market
hate
the next iteration as just the snake stick.
Yeah. I mean,
You
even
want to
like,
know lifetime against snakes.
even
snakes.
people who have like weird, like people who own ferrets. Like, okay, it's weird, but you could see like, hey, ferrets are kind of nice, whatever.
cuddle.
Snakes literally just exist to wait till you go to sleep so they can kill you. That's it. Snakes
Like,
and
if you
cats.
had a baby, a snake would swallow it and it'd be
Oh,
like, "Where's
in
the
a-
baby?" And it's like the snake where you can just see the giant.
Yeah, snake would be like, "What's for lunch?
Yeah.
I'm hungry." Yeah.
So
Fuck
fuck
snakes.
snakes.
Yeah, fuck snakes.
Fuck that guy in the
fuck
elevator.
snakes. Yeah. No, I hate snakes.
Snakes trash. All my homies hate snakes.
Yeah. We're the Indiana Jones of podcasts. We hate Nazis
yeah.
and snakes.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, I watched. I sat through the commercials too because I was into it because it was like showing a lot of Chicago. The Fugitive.
Great movie.
Fantastic. Good Chicago.
I've never seen that?
No,
Great movie.
it wasn't me,
I mean,
the one-armed man.
I don't
Yeah.
think. I don't know. Sitting through commercials to watch a movie is pretty much as
That's-
good of a recommendation as you can give.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I was
No,
also
that's a
just
classic
bored in the
movie.
hotel, but
Yeah.
I was like, "This is a good movie."
You know, it would be great if they made a movie though where there were Nazi snakes just slithering around wearing the
I
armband.
actually-
Well, it's
I'll
like the
say that-
Russians
that's
trained
redundant.
the beluga whales.
I'll say that's redundant. All
Nazi
snakes
snakes.
are Nazis.
and all Nazis are
Are
snakes.
snakes. Correct.
But
Those
imagine
are one and the same.
Like imagine if there was a movie where it was like giant Nazi snakes, and then just Sylvester Stallone shows up with a machine gun, and it's just 90 minutes of him shooting snakes.
Done.
I'm in.
Fully in.
That should be our next Boner Dogs.
Yes.
Nazi
Nazi
snakes.
snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to get too historical
Then
here,
we do
too,
Nazi
but you know,
snakes
I'm-
on a plane.
Yeah.
I learned about
Sequel,
the right and left on last show.
Wait,
Still don't
which
really
is it?
know it.
Conservative, liberal.
Red, 3 R's.
What?
What?
Red, Republican, right.
Oh, okay, got it.
There you
Okay.
go. And then what's the
NASA's
wait? What's
a
the other
problem.
side?
Wait.
I learned that NASA is a serious problem.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of Nazis that are wearing
Oh,
NASA.
you
yeah.
learned about
big
Operation
time.
Paperclip.
Big time. We
So-
hired all their fucking scientists.
That's a problem.
Yeah,
So
that is a problem.
When the U.S. and Russia or USSR were converging on Germany, the reason why we were both fighting to see who could take the capital the fastest is because we wanted their scientists to get us to the moon. So Werner von Braun, who is the head scientist that got us to the moon,
problem.
actual Nazi, he built their rockets.
You tried to bring back NASA shirts. That's a problem.
Oh,
yeah.
that's true.
But I've moved on from that. And that was a teachable
Now
moment.
it's just
and I
swastikas.
that was a heated gaming moment that I moved on from, Hank.
all right, PFT, your Fyre Fest.
My Fyre Fest is one I'm going through some butt issues right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's travel. Maybe it's just what we ate yesterday. But I've been a poop guy for the last couple days. And
A couple years.
a couple
Your
days,
whole life.
really. And then my other issue. Jake's definitely the poop guy of this podcast.
I don't know.
He missed the Super Bowl to poop.
Yeah, no, listen. Jake
doesn't
has,
get more
Jake
poop guy
has
than
bigger
that.
moments. I think you're more consistently a poop guy.
I'm a
Jake,
I'm a
I think
stat
when we-
compiler.
yeah, you're basically
a
like
stat compiler.
Yeah, Jake is Adam Dunn, and you're like Pete Rose, the hit king. You'll get as many hits.
Who's
as Tommy
calling?
Smoke's calling.
Should we do a live call?
Yeah.
What is
Is
this?
he pranking you?
Tommy, you're on part of my take. What's up?
Oh,
What a
damn!
chicken. He's definitely doing some
fuck
video.
was
Damn.
Definitely doing some weird video.
Oh,
My
now I have to know.
my other Fyre Fest is my stomach has been hurting for other reasons this week. And
Pregnant?
Not pregnant, not yet. I shared this with you guys at dinner last night, but when I went in to get my platelet-rich plasma injections into my scalp, I got upsold into getting cool sculpting done on my stomach, and so now my stomach hurts really bad. The good news is I'm going to have Final Four abs.
Hell
So
yes.
and it's
Before Hank.
it's so easy to do. You just
Before
sit in a
Hank.
chair and then just freeze your fat, and then your fat gets shat out of your. That's probably why I'm shitting all the
Yeah.
time. I'm
'Cause
losing weight. I'm the pinnacle of health, actually.
Because I told you guys last night, like similar to you running a marathon without telling anyone, I am going to do that insulin medicine without telling anyone. And someday I'll just start shedding pounds, and everyone will be like, "What is he doing?" And I'll be like, "I just learned how to eat right."
Yeah.
I'm 40 years old. I just started following a diet.
Does Big Cat have AIDS?
Yeah,
That's
no,
gonna be
and
the big
then
question.
I'll mix in some TRT, and yeah, people. I will be one of those guys who goes on Instagram being like, all you got to do is like walk 2 miles a day and do a few lunges, and you can be jacked like me.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely taking a shortcut to getting abs. I don't think anyone's questioning that, but I'm also running a marathon at some point, so who's to say what's really a
And-
shortcut or not?
Also, Hank could have taken the same shortcut, but he chose not to.
You chose not to, Hank.
Going
But
all natural way.
the cool sculpting,
On the grind.
How's that going?
I'm so pumped.
going.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped. It's going to be give me like 4 weeks, and I'm going to be shredded in my stomach area. It's going to be incredible.
All right, my Fyre Fest is pretty simple. It's March, and what I mean by that, I'm in the ringer. I'm just every day. I'm fighting for everything. TCU, Texas. I stayed up, watched the end of that game. If people missed it, TCU was 2.5-point favorite, and Texas hit a meaningless 3 to cover the spread, and I didn't go to sleep for like 2 hours, and I forgot oh yeah, this is March because every game is the exact same struggle, and you know it's coming. And there's nothing you can do about it. I love this time of year, but God damn it, it takes a lot out of you. You're just rooting as hard as you can for a bunch of 18-year-old kids to not fuck up.
Well, the thing about basketball is there's so many games that are going on at once.
Yeah.
And it's hard to keep focused. I'm trying to limit myself. I'm betting on, I think, 2 games a night for the past week. So that way I can at least keep my eye on everything that's going on. There's nothing worse than losing a bet and you didn't even get to watch it.
Yeah.
At that point, you're just doing math.
Yeah.
You're just
that's the worst.
You're looking at a
That,
spreadsheet.
although, and by the way, everyone gamble responsibly. I was responsibly gambling on TCU. It just was one of those games where it's like you lose on a buzzer beater that means nothing and it hurts. I do occasionally, I call movie unders. If I'm going to a movie, I'll bet the under. And because I won't look at my phone for the entire 2 hours and then come out and hope that I have good news.
That's smart.
That's
the only way to do it.
Literally, anytime I go to a movie, I'll just be like, all right, what's the under? All right, I'll bet it. Because I just don't, I won't watch it, won't check it, won't do anything. Just come out and hope I have good news.
Yeah, smart people that know how to gamble correctly on basketball, they will do things like bet on games and then not watch them.
Yeah.
To me, that's the worst possible experience.
The whole
is
point
betting
is
on something and not watching the game.
Yeah, no, it's watching the game.
I
That's
got
the fun part.
2 diehard locks that I'm sure will have hit by the time you're listening to this. I did take Michigan. I took them straight up.
Okay.
And then I took Purdue. I'm all
was
in on
mean of
Purdue.
you.
I'm all in on Purdue.
That was mean of you.
It's just a fact. It's numbers.
Yeah, that was mean of you.
It's business.
You didn't have to do that.
It's business, baby.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but I kind of wanted.
Yeah, but there was no science behind it.
The ski mask.
Yeah,
Hunter
there was
Dickinson.
nothing.
Hunter Dickinson.
No, but the Wisconsin Purdue game, there was no science behind it. I'm saying
yeah.
there was just I'm taking Purdue.
Well, no. So here's what happened: is I put a future on Purdue a couple weeks ago to win the whole enchilada. And now I'm just like I'm a Purdue guy, so I'm supporting my guys.
Yeah, but see,
hoping
you
for
already have
confidence.
action on the game. You need Purdue to win to get the 1 seed.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
you
I
should've-
didn't think about that.
Yeah, you doubled in it. Yeah, Nova's going to win the Big East. Max, you have a Firefest?
Yes. My Firefest is TikTokers.
Oh yeah. Juju Smith. Max is officially triggered online by Juju Smith Schuster.
Juju Smith, he's a piece of shit. Like, I don't know who he thinks he is. Like doing
A
these
Super Bowl champ.
champion?
Super Bowl champ would be
No,
one thing.
no, he's
no.
a
I mean, he
champ.
is. He's literally a Super Bowl champ. This is did. Let me ask you a follow-up question.
I'm a Super Bowl champ too.
Let me ask you a follow-up question. Did the Phillies get no hit in the World Series?
Technically,
Okay. Technically,
That's a
Juju
yes.
Smith-Schuster's a Super Bowl champ.
yeah, he's also a child.
Okay.
And AJ Brown would beat the absolute fuck out of him.
Yeah. Hey,
He should.
wait. In a football game or in a fight?
In both. No, I mean,
both?
no one is saying that Juju Smith Schuster is a better football player than AJ Brown.
He does have a Super Bowl ring.
That's besides the point.
Head
Well,
to head.
no, that seems like a. What's the goal of every NFL team when they start the season?
This is a different conversation. It was a shitty fucking TikTok.
Max, you have to know that getting into these conversations, we're just going to go down this route.
And we're going to beat you every time.
I'm just trying to say what happened.
It's very Philly of you to get into this big debate and then come in second
It's
place.
not a debate.
And not have a Super Bowl ring.
It's not a debate. It's just
Well, no, you're right. It's not a debate. Juju Smith-Schuster is a Super Bowl champion.
AJ Brown is a better football player.
But what did I say? That the first part isn't erased.
And he would beat the fuck out of him.
Okay, that I agree with.
Yeah.
The thing about AJ Brown is he beat the fuck out of Juju.
Juju Smith-Schuster is just a weirdo.
Yeah.
He is. Like, that whole video was just weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was a bad like TikTok skit. And
A lot of retweets.
but that's just because it's Juju Smith-Schuster and everyone loves to hate on it.
Okay.
It's true. No one looked at that video and was like, "Oh," except for fucking Hank. Like this was.
Oh,
was
yeah,
like-
Hank, we watched it at lunch because Max was so triggered, and he pulled it up, and Hank was like, this is funny. This is funny.
It
And got
was
Max
funny.
even more triggered.
Can you explain what the TikTok was?
You just don't understand art. Aren't you a film guy?
That was a bad TikTok.
Can
skit.
explain what it
wasn't
was
funny.
for those of us that
Okay.
haven't seen it.
Juju Smith Schuster did one of those like things on TikTok, those skits where they dress up. The same person dresses up like different people.
Oh, like Eddie Murphy. He's fucking funny.
Tyler Perry?
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Juju Smith Schuster, not funny.
Well, no, he's in the conversation with Eddie Murphy, Robin Williams, and Tyler Perry.
One of the players was like, "Oh, sorry, we dropped the ball, Jalen," and like kind of like making. Fun
Did
of
he
him
not
for
just
the
was he
fumble.
just was Juju Smith-Schuster not just in
Kind of
the
a
same
double entendre.
sentence as some of the best comedians of all time?
I hate every single one of you.
I'm just asking a question. Was he or was he not in that sentence?
You could put Hank in it. You could just say names.
He wasn't.
never done one
No,
of
he
those
wasn't.
videos.
We
You could just say
no.
names.
You.
I did do a Frank the
you
Tank impression.
Roll
today that
back.
broke the internet.
Roll back the tape. You just said Juju Smith-Schuster did one of those Eddie Murphy, Tyler Perry,
That's not what I
Robin
said. I said he
Williams
did a
type
TikTok
things.
skit. You said that.
Oh, Michael Keaton, Multiplicity.
Yeah.
And, like
How
all
did it
all the greatest
perform?
actors.
I don't care how it performed. I'm not even looking. AJ Brown's tweet probably did better before he deleted it.
Why'd he delete it? Because he's a bitch.
Oh no!
No, because he's trying to take the high road and be a professional.
He's trying to figure
So
out
why
whether or
did he
not we
tweet it in
landed on the
first place
moon.
then? 'Cause he was triggered.
Yeah, some people get
Emotional.
emotional. But
Not you.
AJ Brown would have. AJ Brown basically said that he would beat the fuck out of him if he keep talking about him.
One thing
Hell
about
yes.
AJ Brown.
Yeah, see, he beat the fuck out of
Yeah,
Hank
one thing
anytime
about
he
AJ Brown
wants.
is he would
Yeah.
beat the fuck out of Juju Smith-Schuster. That's a fact.
That is a fact.
AJ Brown's my guy. Juju Smith-Schuster, piece of shit. Facts.
Okay, and what was your Firefest?
Just being triggered. Just hating Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, all right, that's a good Firefest.
I'd like to get Jerry's thoughts on Juju.
I like.
Oh, he does not like him.
Yeah, that's what
Does
I'm
not
talking
like
about. It's
him.
my guy.
Does not like him. Yeah.
Still won a Super Bowl though.
Still want to. He is a Super Bowl champ.
Still a pussy.
That does there will be a NFL Films, documentary on those Chiefs. He will be featured.
So will AJ Brown.
Yeah, as a loser in the game.
Probably not. They probably won't interview him. Oh, nice. Ward's getting us more water. Hell
you,
yes.
Ward.
Shout out Ward. He's been our sound guy this week.
He just hit us with a my pleasure too, like Chick-fil-A. That was nice.
I'm chugging water.
I'm gonna wait to thank a sound guy this time.
All right, so should we kick it to ourselves? Hank, I really think this is the time you're going to get the lottery ball.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
No,
Why?
because I know it happens.
No,
Spoiler. Come
don't
on,
do
Hank.
that. He's going to get it right now,
You know what's
guys.
fucked up is I forgot whether or not Hank got the lottery ball and he just spoiled it.
I will say
spoiled.
the piss bets were exciting.
Electric. We could run that back.
Yeah,
I'll run it
it
back
was-
anytime you want, boy. Anytime you want. Anytime you want. All right, kick it to ourselves. All right, ready?
Yeah. If I get this, I'm not gonna be able to hold it.
You have to.
Yeah.
Are we still taping?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you just said is illegal. Why don't you?
You're gonna
leave-
have the same problem.
No, I won't say shit.
All right.
When have we ever spoiled this?
Never.
Wait, is the
You
P
literally
still on?
tweeted it.
I mean, he's not
no.
going to get it. I don't know why we're.
Hank-
I'll run the
yeah.
P back.
I
Is the
tweeted.
P
Yeah.
still on?
Oh yeah. No, I thought that's what I'm saying. Like when
Yeah.
I get this, and
All
you
right.
have to drink the
I
pee.
Okay,
tweeted
all right.
the eyeball emoji. That could mean anything.
Okay. So it is Friday's show. We're taping this because we're in Indy. The P bet is still on. If I get it, Hank has to drink a sip of his pee. If Hank gets it, I have to drink a sip of my pee. He's not going to get it though. Have you ever gotten it?
No.
Okay, numbers.
69.
17.
18.
I'm never doing that mistake again.
20.
8.
Keep in mind, 3 and 45. I think 45, but 3 is definitely out.
76.
Oh, 17 just popped up, Hank. 67.
Damn.
No, Hank.
Got half.
Another week. No lottery balls for Hank.
Love you
Third
guys.
time.
Dogs walk in a circle before they sleep to coordinate themselves north-south.
Is that
There's
true?
no way that's true.
Stella
some-
does
it's
walk in a circle. I thought it was because they pat down the grass.
They walk in a circle to make sure that they're in a suitable sleeping environment.
Right.
It's
With no
something
danger,
about
right?
magnetic fields.
no, it's
No.
patting down the grass.
no. If you look it up, they're like always
Okay,
direct.
yeah,
it up.
let's look it up.
Look it up real quick. Dogs. walk,
Dogs, circles,
circles,
north,
sleep.
south. Let's see what we got here.
And the Wi-Fi sucks. So I guess we just have to believe you.
Yeah, north-south.
Oh, okay, confirmed. He just looked at his phone. He goes, "Oh yeah, north south."
Canines choose to do so in a north-south axis.
Talking away. I don't know what to say. I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Needless to say, I want to say this, but I'm being so little way. Slowly learning that life is okay. Say up to me. It's better to be safe than sorry. Say up to me. It's better to be safe than sorry. Take on